Welcome back to our podcast.
Playing Dungeons and Dragons.
This is a podcast where we play Dungeons and Dragons.
You fucking simpleton.
Hi!
Who that? Who that is?
I'm trying to just click the button. No, you keep playing.
D&D.
Woo, the podcast. We're really bad at intros. It's okay.
I'm really good at intros.
We're really the best there ever was.
This has literally not improved since the last time I was here.
Listen, we don't
3 months ago.
improve it. We just do. Dice.
Dice. I'll sing a different note. Pick a any note that's not the note I'm singing. Don't tell me to shit.
I thought we were going Gregorian chant.
Welcome to Dumb Dice,
Welcome.
a live stream Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition live stream where we play Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition. This is not
Just 5th edition?
Just
or
this
is
is
it
not
5E?
that's
That's
the
5th
E
edition.
stands for edition.
That does not go well with me.
Start over.
Alright, wrap it up. Yo, catch us live on Secret.
Welcome to Dungeon.
Welcome to Mixler.
Welcome to Dice Boy, where we are the dice.
And they're dumb.
We're gonna barrel through tonight because, well, whatever.
Because we got places to be.
Last
People to see.
we left off,
There's not much.
Yohrgin and Parsnip went on a little solo adventure, and
Side quest.
a little side quest. Back in the Pangle Wood,
Hey.
where a new threat had arisen.
Manticores.
Manticores, and the manticores were dealt with swiftly. You guys met a nice druid friend along the way.
Yes, we did.
I'm sorry. Well, you met a paladin of the woods. He's the new guardian of the woods
You took your old
You took
job.
my
that
old
Parsnip abandoned.
Shh. I like to say I left. Not just
Take
I
that,
abandoned.
Abandoned my children at a
left
Starbucks. No,
gracefully.
I left it.
I left my
It was
children
a.
at a Starbucks.
Listen, it's okay.
But yeah, anyway. And we were escorting 2 wounded guards
Yep.
back to Pangle's Knock.
Yes, we were.
And just when we ended last week, I mentioned that all Parsnip's animal friends were dead, but I was just in a bad mood. They're not dead.
My friends are alive.
As you walk through the forest, you
What's
see they were all just hiding
What
themselves.
about Yohrgin? Is Yohrgin alive?
I am alive.
No, I mean no.
Torgin?
Torgin. I'm sorry.
You go back to the cave, and Torgin you heal him with some of your magic,
I'm
and
about to start
Torgin,
leaving. That's my boy.
His name's Torgin.
His name's Torgin.
and his wife Borgin.
Why is there a Y?
Shh.
No, Torgin is a bear.
Okay.
He's Yohrgin.
That's
Torgin's my
Yohrgin.
bear
He
friend.
literally thought of it like on the spot with
Got
the
it.
name. I'm just like,
Got it.
Listen,
No, he didn't.
Torgin?
Him and Torgin were friends for
Me and
years.
Torgin-
I'm gonna
His
light
name was
Torgin's
always
den on
Torgin.
fire.
You light his
Burning
den on
hands.
fire,
It's a
I will
cave.
murder your whole
Well,
family.
I'll light whatever's in there on fire.
We get back to Pangle's Knock with the
Torgin's
badly wounded guards,
What is
and
it?
you go to the Lord Mayor's estate. I mean, you've been to Pangle's Knock. The people of the village all wave. Oh, the heroes! Oh my goodness!
Hi, friends.
Where's the rest of
heroes.
them?
Where?
Hi, friends.
Oh no! There are only 2 heroes.
The better
Oh, I
ones.
forgot about. Well, we're gonna have to squeeze you in. We're gonna have to find out what you were doing last week.
I can move my trash.
No, you're good.
Sitting in that chair.
But everybody's
You gotta
waiting.
mention it.
So Tannivh, you've been in Pangle's Knock for a day.
I have.
what have you been doing?
Overstaying my welcome.
Wonderful.
I've taken mental note of how things have gone back to normal slowly. How the people are recouping from being frozen over.
Yeah.
And
the whole town is pretty much back to normal.
Yeah.
How are you dealing with the death of your brother-in-law?
Listen.
Well, we don't know it's his brother-in-law. He didn't tell us.
But we, the viewers at home,
The
know.
viewers
I
at
thought
home.
that Delavar
No, he
turned out
never
to
told
be,
us. He just smiled and just did his weird Tannivh laugh and didn't tell us.
Yeah.
It's fucking non-emotion Tannivh.
Yeah.
We don't know shit.
But yeah, Delavar, Aaron, since he turned out to be Relinar, Tannivh's brother-in-law.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so. And there's still, we get the feeling that there's still some evil out there pulling its strings that we have yet to
Maybe
uncover.
it's Smellovar.
But Tannivh went and gave a traditional Yanas funeral.
Yes,
to
it is
Relinar.
where we hollow out the bark of a tree and we
Okay.
just kind of like shove it in there like stuffing it in turkey. we decorate the tree with pastels.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
So how does that work? Like,
what do you mean?
do they get all mush?
Yeah.
Well, the tree incorporates them.
Yeah.
Naturally.
They come back to nature. They're wood elves, so
Oh.
their corpses just like incorporate in these trees. These trees can be found, as Parsnip knows,
Yeah.
all throughout the most magical parts of any forest.
Yeah,
you can find the
Wood
graves.
elves come
Wood
from the
elves
trees.
stuff
They
them.
are.
The wood elves literally
wood
stuff
elves are
themselves in
sprouted
trees.
from the tree.
Yeah,
You
that's
can
how
harvest
that's how you get new wood elves. They just
Yeah.
grow out of the ground. That's not true. Wood elves fuck, and that's how you get new wood elves.
Tannivh fucks all.
Gross.
Tannivh fucks constantly,
Yeah.
off screen.
Like somebody. Like
Oh,
somebody.
Off screen.
Mostly himself, but
Oh.
Oh, Tannivh.
So you hear all the people in the wood in Pangle's Knock. They're like the hero. Oh, like the other hero. He's at the tavern. He's been at the tavern a lot.
Oh no.
Like
is he drinking again?
the heroes are here. Wow.
Yep.
Yep, that's
It's
us.
us.
I'm walking. I'm doing the Princess Diana way, like the.
That's nice.
Why is
Except
it
he's like
specifically
2
Princess
feet off the
Diana?
ground.
Because I
He's
do.
like.
This is the way she
Nobody
does.
can
the
see
little-
that.
I'm like this.
Well, whatever.
So we go to the tavern.
Yes.
Well, yeah, we go to the tavern.
Sure.
The guards go up to the there's some kind of healer's house where they go to. And you guys meet Tannivh at the big bar, the big inn.
What's poppin', Tannivh?
What's going on?
You know, get my fill. Gonna get a little tipsy.
I see that.
You look.
Yeah.
You look a little depressed. You all right?
Celebrating the next, our next victory, our recent victory. You know what I mean.
What?
Excuse me.
Listen, we should be celebrating. This is a glorious time right now. We're gonna find the bastard.
Are those tears in your eyes?
Why are you crying?
We need to find the bastard.
We will find the bastard.
What bastard?
Don't you worry.
We need to find the man, the bad man, who froze over you.
Tannivh is way.
I am very compelled. I'm compelled to find this bad man.
I get emotional.
Are you some kind of stupid?
In the door bursts Lord Mayor Azamar.
Jesus.
Bursts. He bursts into whatever room
just
he
kicked the
pleases
door.
in Pangle's Knock.
That's the only reason he became mayor is just because.
This door's open.
This guy's gonna barge in anyway. He might as well be in charge. Boom! Into the door. He goes, "Heroes, you're here." Oh, here. Heroes.
Heroes. Yes.
What?
Yeah,
And you've brought back 2 of our knights that went to go face the monsters in the woods. They tell me you defeated the horrors in the woods.
Well, mostly
Yes.
me and Yohrgin. He wasn't there.
Tanniv's drunk.
He just-
You've done it again.
what can I say?
He brings in close. We're not really budgeted for another Heroes Festival.
We'll consider this pro bono.
Please help yourself. I will be paying for anything they drink for the whole week.
Yeah, him too, right? Yeah, he's part of the. Hero
Of course, he's a hero.
Yes.
He's a Heroes
How
Festival.
much-
I've already had a barrel. I might be cut
A
off.
whole barrel.
Where's
Oh,
your Where's your human friend?
He's got to repair his cathedral. right? That's what it was? Cathedral?
Sure.
Don't even worry about it.
Church.
Point is, he'll be back soon enough.
Well, just having the
He's
four of
probably in
you
Spaghetti
here
Land or something.
It's
is
three of us.
huh?
It's three of us.
No, that elf behind you, he's with you too, isn't he? You all turn around.
What up?
Oh!
Stepping out of the shadows of the
What
bar
up? What'd
in
it
a
do?
big Crocodile Dundee hat
Oi.
is Pilus Varden.
Oh, snap.
Hi, mate.
Hell.
Uh-oh.
Been
He's
around
di-
places
and
now.
there's been a development since the last time you've seen him.
I'm sorry, come again. What'd you
Excuse
say?
me?
Oh no, I've been hunting the half orcs down in whatchamacallit. I don't even remember. I was sloshed.
Point is, they're dead now.
Just orcs. There's no half.
Well, I was hunting a half orc with a bounty on his head, if I remember correctly.
I am very interested in this story. Please go
I'm very
on.
interested in this
Please elaborate.
Australian southern
Yeah.
drawl.
Southern Australia.
Yeah.
Y'all.
Well, I said it, mate.
Alright, we'll deal. Sick. So we've been on adventures too.
We killed some manticore.
We fill them in on the information from the last bunch of episodes.
Wow.
Off
So they
camera.
were with a bunch of orcs in the hills. No, they fought off a goblin invasion in the town of Tannivh, and
Yes,
then
we
they
did.
went through the Savage Hills, helped some orcs with a thing, killed another orc, fought through a bunch of gnolls that were being ruled by the corpse of a gnoll king that was being puppeteered by a young black dragon that they
I have his
slew.
blood.
What?
I saw a vial of his blood.
he
You
holds
got
that
the
up during that
blood.
part of the story.
I shake it around.
They went to another town. What was that last town called? Oh, Mama. They went to
Yeah.
Mama. They helped overthrow the ruler there, and they instilled a
'Cause
new
they wouldn't
leader.
We're
Yes.
anarchists.
Yeah, an anarchist leader.
Establishment
I wouldn't say it's anarchist because we instilled a new government,
Yeah, that's true.
which is like not anarchy.
It was
at all.
radical.
Revolutionaries.
It's a radical socialist government
There
now,
you
headed by Edgar Mittens.
Yes.
It's very
It
true.
was
Uh,
definitely a
They
human
got into
person.
some antics with a gnome on their way to a citadel, and then they fought
Antics
They
were
fought a
fun.
very powerful mage-slaying knight in the citadel when
our boy
he
Jared
and his army
Tobermarch.
attacked. And then they teleported to the small village of Riozaran, where they faced down Delavar again, this time slaying him and saving the entire town from a frosty death.
But we found
Then
out
they
that
walked
he's not
here,
the
and there was
main
also
boy.
there was a little manticore business, and now they're here.
Turns out that ice dude wasn't even the main guy.
Yeah,
guy.
he's a nasty boy. He ain't the big nasty
Well,
boy.
that's just fantastic. I wasn't listening to anything.
Well,
Well,
it's an old hat anyway.
Just remind me later.
sure.
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 Just remind him of all
Later.
that later.
Deal.
Okay. So Pilus fills you in on why he's back in Pangle's now. Or or he leaves it.
I'm hunting down the
shrouded.
last of a group of half orcs that I was facing.
But they're just orcs.
They were half orcs.
They're
I
not,
want to hear it.
there's no half orcs.
Oh man.
They're
Oh.
just style. They're half orcs, but they're stylized
Alright,
as
well,
orcs in this world.
you know what, Rob?
Rob, you're ruining the flow.
I'm sorry.
Suddenly, I think that the race of these guys is very important to the story.
Well, it's just they're
It's just the one orc, actually.
I don't trust anything you're saying right now.
You sound a little
I'm
drunk.
a-
Pilus tells you that
You keep
there
it
was,
up, I'm
right,
gonna
there
insight
was
check you.
there were orc bandits,
Okay.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Half orc bandits.
Orc bandits.
I killed a bunch of them.
Okay.
But there's their leader, who he tells you the name is
Flucile Jerkum.
Flucile Jerkum.
Goddamn Flucile.
Flucile.
You're just jerking him.
Has escaped, you know. He
you
tells
done
you that Flucile Jerkum was the bandit captain, but he hasn't been seen for a year.
Flucile's
The bandits.
Don't question it.
okay.
Flucile's a captain of the orc bandits, and the bandits had disbanded
Sure.
years ago because they had made their fill. All the head bandits left. They retired and they went to live peaceful lives. But somebody who they wronged in their past put out a bounty on their heads, and Pilus has been hunting them down one by one.
Nice.
Oh, man.
And the last one, the bandit captain Flucile Jerkum, has eluded him up until now.
So
But
Quite
he-
some time.
So is Flucile like old now? Like you said, it's been a while. You're an old man, past his prime.
You know, a while could be a couple months. It doesn't have to be like years.
Okay, it could be. I apologize.
Do you need some help on your
We can go get Jerkum.
hunt?
Bounty.
Maybe.
All
I
right.
just saw you guys here.
That's
I was wondering what's going on. Usually
we-
when you guys are around, there's a fight to be had, so
But I mean, we already did the fight so far.
listen, might.
I mean, we could start a fight in the tavern right now.
We can start a fight. I punch
God
Tannivh
knows
in the
this
head.
has been done.
No,
in the
you
past.
don't. You can't reach his head.
I jump up and hit him in the head.
Roll an athletics check.
Who's he hitting in the head?
Tannivh.
Okay.
15.
15 plus what's your athletics?
Probably negative.
It's A.
Tannivh, you can roll an opposed acrobatics.
It is -1.
3.
Oh!
So he tries to dodge out of the way, but just bends all the way back, and you just run past and clock him on the head.
Yeah!
So there's a fight happening in the tavern now.
We
Great.
start a bar
Tannivh,
brawl.
do you want to respond, or can we just
I mean,
move
I'm
past
sloppy
this?
drunk.
Yeah, he's sloppy drunk.
Yeah.
I was going to make you roll that with disadvantage because you're so sloppy
Oh,
drunk.
shit.
He can't. You're actually fighting to stay balanced on your bar stool.
He falls over.
So we lean in. Pilus lets you know what he knows about Flucile Jerkum.
Okay.
Because, don't know what is, obviously he's going by a different name now because he's the notorious bandit captain.
Flucile Jerkum. Yeah.
But
Is he in the area? Do you know?
rumor is he
Okay.
made his way into a settlement. He's living in disguise as a human in a settlement.
Where's
So an
where's
orc.
that settlement?
Pretending to be a human.
Don't. But he tells you what little he knows about Flucile.
All right.
Let's go get him.
What he hasn't told you what little
Yeah.
he knows yet.
Okay, well, what little do you know?
Well,
You don't have to talk to him if you don't want to.
I don't
Okay.
want to.
Deal.
But he likes,
I want to be friends.
yeah.
Can we be friends?
I
Please.
don't have friends. I don't do that.
Wow.
Acquaintances.
Flucile is, he's a slippery bastard. That's
no.
about all I got.
Is he the guy that we greased? Because that'd be awful.
Definitely not the guy.
Definitely not the guy that you raised
All right.
so many months
Seems
ago.
like he is though, because of how slippery.
Almost as if he's always been
It's
greased.
just perpetually greased.
If I can't grease a guy, what can I even do?
So Pilus goes over his notes.
I have reason to believe that he's in the city.
Yeah,
And Pangle's not.
In Pangle's not.
in Pangle's notes.
Okay. All right.
So that's where we're at.
All right.
But he just got
We
here
should,
himself. So if we want to get into this
We
investigation,
should throw some feelers out there.
How long's it been since the last known location?
over a year.
Okay, so he could literally be anywhere.
Yeah, he could be
Or
anywhere.
ingrained into this society.
Do you have a rough description of what his human form looks like?
Not really, because if I did, I would be able to find him, wouldn't I?
I mean,
You got
There
this.
so
is-
we're just looking for
there
a
is
nondescript human.
He knows what the orc looks like: a big scar across his left face, and one big tooth coming out of his right side. He lost his left tusk. And there's one rumor that he wasn't able to substantiate, but one thing stuck in Pilus's ear, that the guy always smelled like pickle chips.
Ah,
He just,
all right.
that's what he smelled
Yeah,
like.
look for that.
But he doesn't know that for sure.
I sniffed Tannivh.
Are
You
you?
Well,
smell like-
Tannivh smells a little bit like pickle chips, but you're pretty sure he hasn't been an orc in disguise this whole time.
At this point, I don't know what the
You're
fuck to
pretty-
Anything is possible.
You are pretty sure.
How sure am I? Should I roll on it?
No.
Shit.
I'm gonna say if you're not sure, keep it to yourself. Reveal it at the perfect time.
I will.
It's not like Tannivh hasn't been trying to kill you since
It's
we
very
started
true.
this
Tannivh has
campaign.
tried to kill me in every episode.
Yeah, but you're not aware.
Literally every episode.
So what do we want to do?
Well, we could probably find out maybe where.
Wasn't the mayor here?
Oh, the mayor left.
Mayor
Or
didn't,
he's here.
Mayor didn't even say anything. He like just busted in. I was just
Boys!
like, oh, you're here.
He said, "Drinks on me."
Okay, deal.
Elf dude.
Yeah.
And then enter me.
I want to go try to find.
What?
I want to try to find like a little orphan kid. I'm gonna try to spread the word. Try to find him.
Okay. You want to find an orphan?
Why don't we keep,
Like a little homeless
why don't we
person.
keep this guy
You
away
want to find
from
a
children?
little homeless child?
Yes.
Okay.
He has almost died so many times.
So roll an
Roll to find a
investigation
child.
to find a homeless child.
In a tavern.
18.
There are no homeless children in the tavern.
No, I'm saying like in.
Oh, go out into the.
Yes,
okay.
out in the world.
18 plus what's your?
Well, you could have rolled your investigation to find a guy who smelled like pickle chips, but you know.
2.
It's alright. We'll find a small orphan that's probably useless.
You.
Can I-
So are we all going out and doing a couple separate things?
Is there pickle chips in the bar?
Yeah, there's some at the bar.
Okay. Hey, you want to turn into a wolf and then smell
Nope.
some pickle chips?
Absolutely
and then
not.
you can locate something else?
No, he wants to go out and find an orphan, which is how he chooses to take this.
Fair enough.
Tannivh turns to Yohrgin real quickly. Still a little. Yo, I'll sniff anything.
You smell like alcohol.
You smell like alcohol.
You smell like pickle chips. You smell.
Anyway,
So what? So Parsnip walks out the door. Is anybody else going to do something during his? I'm going to call this an hour-long investigation.
Sure.
yes.
What are we doing?
Is there any way that I could see, I guess if there's any orc or half-orc people, like, living in the town?
You could ask people.
I mean, I could ask people, is there, like, I don't know, like, someone that knows how many, like, an official person?
You could, yeah. You actually know the court wizards,
Yes.
and one of them, the halfling, Cora Toskobble, is like a history keeper. If you're gonna laugh at every name, Parsnip. Maniac.
Jerkum.
So you could go, and also you haven't seen them in a while. And also, what's that other 4th level spell you wanted to learn?
What
Level it up.
Banishment?
So you might be able to learn from them.
Okay, deal. That's
All
what
right,
I'm gonna
so
do.
that's what you're gonna do. Tannivh, what are you gonna get up to?
Drink more booze.
He's done that.
Yeah.
That's an old thing.
You could also feel free to accompany anybody on their thing. And do
Tannivh,
their
come find
thing.
orphan boys with me.
You know that anytime you're like by yourself with him, there's a good chance you're just gonna die.
Yeah.
That's fine. Come find orphan boys with me.
Is there anything about his personality we should know?
He doesn't know. He's given you all the
Yeah.
information he has.
I know very little.
He's a very slippery. Believe if Pilus knew 10% more, he would have caught this guy already. He's a very good bounty hunter. He could sniff it.
He's on the case.
Did you take that spell list I sent you?
Did you get that thing I sent you?
Remember I sent you that.
Got
spell
that
list?
good.
Did
But I'm
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, that was a.
Alright, well, I don't really have a lot of persuasion. So, no, I was going to see if, like, I could, like, I don't know.
Don't worry
Demon.
about what you're good at, Tannivh.
Yeah.
Do it.
You could roll. It's all dice, bro.
There's a good chance you'll make it.
You know,
and a good chance you
since
won't.
there is a hint of pickle chip in the bar, I'm going to start interrogating some people. Not interrogating, but
Just trying to
make
get.
conversation with
make
people
some
in the bar.
conversation.
Where is he?
Okay.
You can
And
probably
Pilus,
see if
what are you
people
getting up
really
to?
enjoy that shit.
Well,
Take my
I wasn't trying to imply that you should cast one of those spells. No, I was
Okay.
just wondering.
figured it was a hint situation.
No, I'm
Okay.
sorry. If
Uh,
I hint, I'm gonna
Well,
wink.
what I was, what I was getting, was that a hint?
No, I winked at the camera.
Trying
Is
to look
that,
sexy for people.
so I am going to chalk all of this reunion stuff up to being useless. And go around the
Damn.
bar and ask seedy people if they've met any
Okay, that's what he's doing too.
people that smell like pickle chips.
Do you want to do that with Tannivh, or do you two just want to be separately asking people about pickle chips?
I kind of take him as a more serious person as he shares a common race with me, and I see that he's probably
So you're racist
I
towards
see how
gnomes.
it is.
extremely. I rolled a 1.
Extreme.
Why don't you roll your?
Rolled a 5.
So we failed. Can I go home now?
We'll get to that. We'll get to what that is. We'll go in order when. So, Parsnip, you find your orphan boy. You find a boy with a tin cup, asking for copper pieces
Please, sir.
in the market district.
Please.
So I come up to him.
Can I
said,
have some money? Hey,
Listen.
can I have some money? He's at eye level with you. Can I have some money?
How would you like to make? How much gold do I have?
It's on your fucking. Oh no, it's
678.
It's definitely
you
not
definitely.
that much.
Yeah, you have none. You have none because
What? Absolutely not.
Tannivh had to cover the rest of your 750 to teleport.
No, we got
0.
more gold.
From whom?
Something.
No.
No,
Parsnip, you empty your pockets. You don't
You
have.
are
a
poorer
copper-
than this
No,
child.
You
That's
don't have
fair.
a copper piece.
That's not gonna. I was
to
gonna
give
bribe
us.
this homeless child. That's not fair.
Well, you should have thought about that before.
Parsnip, you're gonna have to go beg for money.
If he's homeless,
to bribe this kid begging for money. You have no money.
I'm gonna turn into a street performer.
Okay.
I'm gonna turn into a dancing bear, and I'm gonna make millions.
Okay. Roll a performance check.
Guaranteed.
I'm gonna put a little tutu on, and I'm just gonna tear it up.
You don't have a tutu.
All right. Well.
You can't afford one.
Fuck.
So if you had a
I
tutu,
have
it
a
would be
street
with
performer.
advantage.
Do you have minor illusion?
7.
Plus anything?
0.
So people are like, wow, look at that glowing bear.
That's right.
But then they just keep walking
Damn.
because they don't
I
understand that the
attempted
bear
to do a
wants money.
sweet flip.
Okay, so that's an acrobatics check with disadvantage because you're a large creature.
That's a 4.
So don't worry about the sec. Well, it could be a 1.
That's 3.
That's a 3.
Wonderful. Yeah, you just you fall flat on your back and you can't.
That's
you
not
can't
fair.
roll
I
back.
thought I had some money.
You have no money. Somebody takes pity on this bear, and then he tosses you 1 silver piece.
So I go up to
Are you still a bear?
I go around the corner. I turn back into a gnome. I go up to this kid.
That was worth it.
Why'd you go back around a corner?
Because
He didn't want to. He didn't want to perform right in front of the kid.
yeah. So I go up to him. I said, listen, kid. We need to find.
Can I have some money?
Yes, you can. How would you like to make a whole gold?
1 whole gold.
One whole gold.
Wow, gold! That would be amazing. Yeah, okay.
Listen, I need you to get your homeless friends. And we need to find. I tell them about whatever the fuck his name is. Fleetus or.
Fleetus.
So you tell this kid to
Flucile
get all his
Jerkum.
homeless friends together to find Flucile Jerkum.
Yes.
Okay.
Fleetus Jerkum.
Okay. We're just gonna see how bad that goes for
Now,
you.
I don't even remember what the actual name is.
Okay.
Fleetus Jerkum.
The kid just
So he
thinks
goes,
we're
alright, I
talking.
can do that. Can you pay me?
I give you 1 silver now.
99.
You don't have anything.
You get the fucking
Get
guy.
the other 9 silver.
on my honor as a guardian of the forest.
Okay.
I will
Retired guardian.
Shh, he doesn't know that.
Actually,
Doesn't
yeah.
know that.
Left
Yeah.
guardian.
Kind of like
The left guard.
let go.
I
Guardian of the-
I voluntarily left.
Yeah, that's a good story.
Voluntarily.
You resigned.
That's what you had to tell the wife when you got home.
I didn't have a wife. Excuse me.
That's true.
I quit.
Don't assume Parsnip's sexual orientation. Thank you.
Sorry.
How dare you? No. Alright. So, yeah, listen. And we need to get this man.
Roll
He's done bad
roll a
things.
persuasion to convince him to take 10% of the earnings up front, and then
That's a 4.
Your dice suck.
you said.
Yeah.
Also,
But you
my
know,
dice
honestly,
suck.
he'll take. So yeah, he goes. All right, perfect. Yeah. Can I get the silver now? And I'll go get my friends, and I'll come meet you.
I don't trust him.
So then we're gonna move on. You go to the wizards.
Fine, I give him the silver.
All right, you shouldn't have. Yeah, he's gone. Because Parsnip didn't know that he rolled a 4 for persuasion. He's like, yeah, all right, I'll help you out with that. And he runs off.
Never saw him again.
Well, it's only been a minute. Yohrgin, you get up to the Lord Mayor's estate where the wizards are working. Oh, and it's midday. I should just say it's midday.
Okay.
I like the rhyme. Midday.
Tannivh was day drinking.
Good job, Tannivh.
Good for him.
So you get in, and there are
Fuck,
3 elven or no, there are 3 wizardly women that all make up the court, and you're friends with them.
Hey, what's up?
They go, oh my God, it's
What's
Yohrgin!
going on? Hey, it's
Everybody,
me.
nobody hugs you.
That's fine. I wasn't looking for a
okay.
hug. It's okay.
You're not that "Where's my hug" kind
Where's
of
my
wizard.
hug? What? No hug for me?
No,
But there's an elf, a halfling, and a gnome, and they are like the court wizards.
Okay.
So Lyodon is the elf; she's like in charge.
Okay.
Cora is the halfling; she would know about the history, and sorry.
That's her name.
Oh, Anita.
Don't forget the sorry.
Anita is the gnome.
Anita.
Anita.
Yes.
I bring a book.
That's
I'm gonna write all
whatever.
these names down.
That's fine.
That's
I have them
fine.
written down.
Anyway, so first, I'm on the look. I'm looking. I'm not on the look. I'm looking around for a suspected person.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I know.
Oh my gosh.
There's a orc around these parts, but they're posing as a human.
Oh.
Yeah, I know. So I just need to know if, within the last year, there have been any either new houses bought or anything bought and sold.
Cora goes and pulls some scrolls out of like a dusty shelf. And you're in a big library.
Neat.
Just say. You're in a mid-sized library. I mean, you were just at the Citadel, so this is like kind of a small library compared to that, but it's the biggest library.
Gets the
I'm not.
area.
I don't mention anything, but I'm like.
Yes, library.
So you're gonna spend some time with the wizards.
Yes.
And you can. There is
In
a
the meantime-
spell you remember seeing
Yes.
last time you were here.
Would it be all right if I rented a book from your library?
Of course, Yohrgin.
Deal.
Of course.
I go and I start
Now,
searching.
Cora. Now we'll just. Cora finds there's a few people who have bought property here in the last year. And she.
Any of them? All right. I guess. Yeah. Just throw the list at me. How many people am I looking at right now?
Oh, it's like 20 something.
20 something. That's not terrible, but
Yeah,
not
but
more we can do. In
You
one
want to
day.
like narrow it down
Yes.
at all? Like
Yes. I guess, is there any discernible features? Do you guys keep track of that? Nothing.
no, not really. It's just names and where they bought their property. Like there's like the outskirts of towns. Like a few people moved in just in the last couple months from those houses down, kind of like where the big frost attack happened,
Mm-hmm.
because those people were killed. So we had really cheap. It was really hard to sell that property.
Okay.
So some people moved in there in the last couple months, just like a poor little they're like a fishing family. That's 4 of them.
Mm-hmm.
Some people moved into like the market district and
What
the
about, like,
lower
a-
districts.
What about like one person? Maybe not groups.
There's like 7 or 8 people that it looks like they bought property on their own. A few merchants moved into buildings. Somebody bought a building up in the upper part of town.
Mm-hmm.
A few people bought stuff like out in the outskirts again, just like single people.
Okay. The person that bought in the upper part of town is.
Mm-hmm.
How much was that? Was that like a large amount of money?
Oh,
Enough.
shit. Yeah, it was. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, that's Eli.
Mm-hmm.
He bought
Vandersloot.
this man Eli Kulf, Baron Eli Kulf. Sorry, he bought
Ooh.
a very large piece of property in the upper district.
Have any of you guys met them? I mean, if he's a big head honcho, he might have met the mayor or anything.
I
Especially a
haven't. Did any of you? Anita pipes up. She goes like, "Oh, I saw him when he came here. He came here with a lot of guys, and
Oh, okay.
he had like a big furry coat.
Okay. Did he
I
have a
saw him.
scar on his face or anything like that?
No, he was just kind of an ugly looking dude. But
Okay.
I don't think he had a scar. He was a weirdo. I was here when he came and purchased the property.
Okay.
He didn't. So there was like a lot of like representatives, but I came here when he signed. He was here once to
Okay.
sign the deed.
And you said he was here with a bunch of people?
Yeah, he traveled with a whole bunch
with
of
the
people,
home.
like guards.
You're not here.
Just
But alright.
They just look like guards.
Okay.
But he had like
I
rings
take-
on and a nice coat.
I take note of that.
Okay.
And then
they can give you like the address of where
Deal.
that is. Anything else from that list?
I mean, I guess like whatever the ones are on the outskirts, because maybe he could just be hiding.
Yeah, you can take a copy of
Yeah.
the list, and you rent that book. So
Yes, I did.
And then like you were already sort of copying that spell down, but like
Yeah.
you couldn't quite get it. But now you've learned a little bit, and it's just in your spell book. You get that one. Okay.
The banish
You
him.
two with your 1 and
See
your
what that's
fucking
even.
4
Yeah.
are asking all around. With your 1, he's able to convince you to have a few drinks. And we've got 2 elves just going, hey, where's my flurkum? Where's Fluky Jerkum? Where's he at? And people are just like,
No, his name Flucile.
Floozy jerk.
Flucile Jerkum.
Floozy jerkum.
Flucile Jerkum.
so you guys can roll perception checks with disadvantage.
12.
17.
12.
You're rolling that 20.
17.
Oh.
Hey, I got 22.
But you both rolled 20s on disadvantage rolls?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awful.
Yeah.
What were your actual rolls?
17.
17.
Oh.
That's actually not so bad.
Why?
On
You
perception? On perception, right?
Yeah.
This plus 4, so it's 20,
Wow.
21.
You both rolled like the same things.
Yeah, I rolled a 12
You
plus
guys
5.
are
Oh, okay.
professional.
So you rolled what
Mine's
turned into a
like
17, yours is
21.
like 21.
Yeah.
So, but you both can notice, as you're asking around, one guy that is just like in the back of the bar, like not super suspicious, but he just like, he sees what you guys are doing, he's just like, and he gets up and he just leaves the bar. Just like kind of a gruff looking guy.
Starting to smell less like pickled chips in here.
Oh god.
Oh god.
Does it smell less like pickle chips in here?
Roll a perception check with disadvantage.
Pickle
perception.
19.
12.
12 plus
2.
11 plus 4 is
7.
15.
You can't smell pickle chips at all. You're not sure if you smelled them a minute ago. There are some like behind the bar.
Alright, well, I'm gonna follow the dude and try to be graceful about it, but totally, like, not be.
Okay. When you get out the door, he must have like booked it down one of the roads. Like you don't see him when you get out the door.
Tight.
I'm gonna try and follow.
Okay. Make
By
a.
using
That would be
more,
an
what?
Survival? Nature?
Investigation, I guess?
Investigation?
yeah investigation.
So 10 plus 0. So it turns out it's a 10.
You do not pick up his trail. There are footprints just like everywhere on these roads. It's just like cobble roads, and you lost him.
Well,
He was just like, he was a big guy, kind of drinking. He was sitting at the bar alone at the time.
Well, I'll go have another drink.
Word. So you sit down at the bar right near where he was sitting. The bartender's like, hey, what can I get you? Put him on glass.
You know, is there whiskey? No. I don't do this all the
Yeah,
time.
no, there's a bunch of that. You want
I
some
don't
of that?
drink very
Yeah.
often.
He pours you a shot. There you go.
Alright, I take the shot.
Nice.
And then I ask him if he's heard of anyone named Fluky Jerky.
Oh, name doesn't ring a bell.
He'd be an ugly guy, scar on the left side of his face.
I mean, I know a lot of ugly guys. Couple with scars, but
What about the guy that just left?
Ask him about that guy. I don't want to ask it because now you guys said to.
Alright, well, we're
You
not
don't
where
know,
your
they
conscience.
can help. Your players can.
We're your
They're
They're
conscience.
not my players.
Oh, okay.
They're people I kind of know.
Ooh!
Barkeep.
He's my player.
Tannivh
Listen.
slams his essential H2.
They're gone. They're not near me.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm playing with orphan boys.
Has there been any non-regular people in this bar other than me and my friend here?
No, everybody's pretty much a regular. I know everybody that comes in here.
What about that guy that just left?
Oh! We did it!
He's I don't quite know his name, but I know he works as like a bodyguard up in the hills, up in the north side of town.
So he would have went that way if he was, say, running away from someone?
If he was going to his job,
Mm.
he might have gone there, but he probably doesn't. I don't know if he lives where he works. So I said I know everybody. I don't like know. I don't know their home addresses, but I know he comes in here. He drinks a little bit. He just he tosses money around a little bit, and he's let slip that he's a guard.
Well, thanks for your help.
Hey, no problem.
Oh,
You gotta pay for.
oh yeah.
He's covered by
Put
the.
it in.
It's covered.
Oh, you're one of the heroes. Were you one of the heroes?
Yeah.
Or were you like the hero adjacent guy? That's a 1.
It really is the one.
That's gotta be 3 copper. I'm sorry, boss. I don't remember you being one of the heroes. There was a human.
Yeah, definitely not one of those.
He's the elf. I remember from the festival. You're the one that electrocuted people.
Yeah.
Yeah, 3 copper. Whiskey.
Did I electrocute you?
No.
Did I walk past one of your people who were injured or hurt or something?
Maybe.
Without helping them?
I don't know. I don't remember that day much.
I have too much gold. I throw him a gold piece. I imagine.
Now that's a hero.
How does he have gold?
Take notes.
Wait,
Huh?
how does he have gold?
Because he
I don't
covered
know.
you.
He covered your. He had more gold than you.
But how do I have 0 gold?
Because
Well,
you
you didn't
covered your
get. You didn't
difference.
get any gold from the
Also-
dragon horde.
Yeah.
Yeah. You were out of the dragon. The dragon.
Some fucking
Dang.
bullshit. I'm
It's
not.
not-
If you want money, go make some money. I'm not just gonna give you money because you want it. Y'all wanted to teleport.
Listen.
Teleporting's expensive.
You gotta do more flips in the streets.
You gotta do more flip. Get better at your
I'm gonna
flips.
turn into
Get
a
better at
wolf.
your bear dance.
That'll be your last one for today.
Fuck. Fuck it. Turn into a wolf,
Okie doke.
and I'm gonna start dancing.
Make a performance check.
Fuck.
9.
9 plus 0.
Sounds about right.
We're gonna. The people of Pangle's Knock are gonna get a non-bonus insight roll to just not be impressed with that. So you got a okay
roll
chance.
Roll a 1.
Roll the 2.
Oh! They're
They
so
toss
impressive.
you.
me.
You make like a total of 8 silver
Fuck.
from street performance. I mean, what?
You have enough to bribe
You're just
the
a
kid
dog.
again.
So I'm gonna
You have
find.
almost enough to pay that kid if you were ever gonna see him again. If you ever see him again.
So I realized the
Which-
life of a
which
street
you won't.
performer isn't for me.
Huh?
I realized the life of a street performer.
I mean,
isn't
you
for
only
me.
did it for like
That's
a half hour.
too much. So what I'm gonna do is I'm a wolf boy. So I'm gonna try to sniff out the pickle chips.
Okay, you can make a perception check to get the whiff of the pickle chips.
In my nose.
Yeah, so you actually get advantage on that.
7.
Try it again.
7.
Well, your perception as a wolf is plus 7.
So wait,
14.
he's not back in the bar, right?
No, he's out in the street.
I was dancing as a wolf
Parsnip,
boy.
you're a wolf, and you're sniffing, and just faintly you catch the hint of
I follow it.
perfect. Yohrgin, what are you doing?
I mean, I guess I'm leaving the wizards.
Are you just meeting them back at the bar?
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna make my way back to the bar. Do I see him along
Making
the
my
bar?
way
No,
down.
Do I
don't.
see a dancing fucking wolf?
You do not.
I'm
see a
dancing the whole
wolf.
way.
All right, fine.
Can I see Snippers from the bar?
Well, you see the wolf walk right in the door. A few minutes
Oh.
after Yohrgin
He
does.
just okay. He just. That's
He
all
followed. Yeah, the pickles you smell were at the bar. So now we're all back at the tavern.
God damn it!
I sit
Alright,
on this- I
You
sit
see
on the
Yohrgin walk in. So Yohrgin walks in first.
Hey, everybody.
What's
Hey.
up, dude?
So I
A
got
couple
some
minutes
information.
later,
Oh my God, is that a wolf? Oh, it's a
Parsnip
wolf.
bursts in as a wolf.
I can see the
Hello.
I can see the nasty green hair.
So Tannivh is like steaming right now at this little Nomi wolf.
What's that?
I'm gonna
Why?
storm out the door. I see the kid he was talking to from before.
Yeah.
I hand him 10 gold
What?
because I have money.
You have a ton of money.
He's just flexing
And I
on
do
everybody.
his
Wow, wee, mister.
So
Get this fucker to find Cletus.
Ah, a wolf!
Yeah, fuck you,
yeah,
kid.
don't worry about him.
A talking
So,
wolf.
he's harmless.
I actually looked back at the book. You cannot talk an animal.
Well, I'm doing it anyway.
Yeah, that's true. You've done it so
I've done
much.
it 1,000
that
times.
it's just something you can do now. But
Find us
you,
fucking.
you normally
Fleetus.
can't do that. You normally can't.
Find us Flucile Jerkum Smith, whatever his name is.
Got it. We'll find him. He runs off with the money.
He was
This
had
little
an
bitch better
investigation.
find it.
See, that was the wrong
He was
name
heading
you
the
gave him.
investigation.
So he's doing that. Now we're all back in the tavern. We can share what we've learned. You haven't learned anything, so that's convenient.
I learned I'm a bad street performer.
I looked up who bought and sold houses in this area in the last year, and it was owned by one person, not groups of families and stuff.
That's pretty smart for a dwarf.
Hey, I went to college.
It's not a school.
Lies, you smoked a shit ton of mystical weed.
Yeah. Anyway, so there's one guy calls himself Baron Eli, whatever the hell, and he lives in the north section of the city in like a big building and shit like
Compound.
that too. So, I was told he's pretty ugly. So.
You were told.
So that's probably a good spot to go.
Sounds
check
like our guy.
it might
Sounds
be.
about- We should wait for our orphan lad to see if anything turns up.
Your orphan lad took all of your money, and he's not coming back.
First off, he took all of his money.
And yours.
I gave
And
him
yours.
some money.
Oh no, you actually have 8 silver.
I have 8 silver. I came ahead in this thing.
That's true.
Sure.
My dancing skills
If you
really.
pay me 8 silver right now, I'll go and find your friend for you.
Which friend?
Your little orphan friend.
No, listen, he's got to hit the streets. He's got to get the people
Yeah,
riled.
he did hit the streets with your money. He's not
His
coming
money.
back.
It's
Pay
fine.
me 8 silver. I'll find
Pangle's
him.
Knock is a big place, right?
Big place.
Sadly, there's poverty.
Sad. It's
That
a,
kid can
it's
like
a tragedy.
that kid can buy things now.
Totally unrelated to what we're doing. I just have a lot of anger in me right now, and I'm still recovering, sobering up.
Mm-hmm.
I see another little orphan kid on the street,
Yeah, he's out
conveniently.
there. No, he's out.
I hand-
there's
I hand
just
him a
different-
gold
It's like I heard someone
Yeah.
someone gave someone
There's like
10 gold.
you see there are like orphans sort of around now. Like they've all got cups.
I hand a kid a gold piece. I tell him, hey, you see that wolf over there? Throw a pickle in his face.
Where am I gonna find a pickle, sir?
I go to the bar and I bring out some...
You just handing gold and pickle to
Yeah.
orphans.
Yeah.
An orphan saunters up to you and throws a pickle in your face.
Can you roll? Can you roll?
I'll roll the attack.
Yeah.
Just fucking throws the pickle at the ground.
Yeah, 16. He fucking... You don't get to... It's versus your armor class as a wolf, which is 11. So he beat it. Even with his -1 to attack. So yeah.
1d4 damage.
It doesn't do any damage, but you did get hit with a pickle.
I told you,
two
you
more
little
orphans,
shitbag.
2 more orphans do
You
the same.
piece of shit.
1 hits, 1 misses.
You piece of shit. Where the hell's Fleetus?
They all run.
I start
With their
chasing
money.
him.
Huh?
I'm taking this kid
You're a
down.
wolf chasing
Alright,
orphans.
would you like to
Wolf
roll an
attack
attack to
children in
attack
the
the child?
streets. What kind of town is this?
Fucking-
4. You
It's
and your
4?
Oh no, it's a.
It's a
Yeah,
four.
it's a 4.
It's a 4.
You miss!
Oh
Which is
shit!
because there are guards with their bows drawn. They go, "What's up with that wolf? What's going on with that wolf?" And there are like 3 guards with their bows drawn on you.
I turn back into Parsnip. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Hit me with a pickle. I'm sorry.
Roll a deception
I'm sorry.
to make them. Well, are you so?
I'm back. I'm Snippers.
Yeah. What are you? So what are you saying? They're like,
I'm
why,
sorry.
Why
He hit
were
me
you
with a
attacking
pickle.
that child?
He hit me with a pickle.
That's not.
That's really what it did. He smacked me in the face with a pickle.
That's okay. It's a child. Why would you try to attack
I
it?
hate pickles.
You might go to jail.
No,
Roll 1 persuasion.
please. I'm the
you're-
hero.
Please.
Please,
I saved this town from the frost people.
Yeah.
8. 0. 8. Come on.
You're on very thin ice.
I'm so sorry.
Your hero status is gone.
What?
You're just a gnome now.
This is
To-
some shit.
To the
Your
guard.
dice suck.
You are attacking children.
I'll use this one.
He does that every time and it doesn't do anything.
It worked the one time.
I'm telling you, the dice just.
Oh, it did work the one time. He had a death save to make.
Mhm.
And he rolled like a 20.
Nat 20 I was gonna die.
Yeah, and then he rolled his die just to see what would happen. It was like
I
a 2.
apologize to the guard profusely.
Apologize to that kid.
And
There's
I-
a kid crying,
I go up to him.
weeping its eyes out.
I go up to him. I say, "Listen, this man Tannivh,
I was like, oh.
my boy Tannivh over here will give you like 5 whole gold for your troubles." Yep, go bother him.
I do see the group of kids, and I haven't touched the 1,000 gold that I got from the dragon. I just give it all to the kids.
1,000 gold?
Yeah.
I mean, I appreciate
Well, no.
this gesture.
That 750 that you had to spend to get here. and then you covered like another 100 for his. So I think you only have like 200 gold.
Also,
Because there's no way you had like 1,800.
Why are we giving away for?
I don't know. From last week, it said 17 plus 1,000. Whatever.
It
Okay.
was 17. Oh yeah. Damn.
Whatever.
How do I have
haven't
zero?
been using it.
Again,
Yeah, you
so
haven't used it for anything.
How do I have 0? This is
Because
some
you
shit.
didn't have any
you
money.
haven't been getting rewards.
yeah, you.
Do you want to give all your gold to these kids?
I kind of do. Just
I
because I,
would
haven't been
just
using
say
it.
that
Or
you know,
half.
you could give them some of it.
You can give
If
me
you give
some.
them,
Tannivh-
if you give poor kids
Tannivh
thousands
gives
of
these
gold,
poor children.
they're immediately gonna buy drugs. Just saying.
Tannivh gives
They're
these poor
snort
children
heroin.
hundreds of gold pieces.
Yeah.
It doesn't.
Couple hundred.
Honestly, the difference between 200 and 1,000 gold is negligible.
Yeah.
Just because the fact that you just gave these kids enough money to buy property
Yeah.
Yeah.
and like, yeah, they run off. They run off. They don't know what to say.
Yeah.
But this has happened.
I yell, find us, Fleetus.
They.
It's
My orphan spy network.
My orphan spy network has crumbled.
You have completely failed
You ruined the
at
network.
establishing.
You ruined the network.
You
We'll just
were
say I had
not
1,000
ever
left. I
in
gave
any
him a
way,
good
shape,
chunk
or
of
form
change.
Can I get
forming a
can
network
I get
of
a
spies.
pencil?
Yeah.
He was just trying to.
You gave them like 1,000.
just
How much gold do you have
giving
left?
money to children.
I was trying to get the
Like, at the
you know, like
beginning,
the
it
homeless
said,
people
like-
network.
I know.
1,700.
I know what
Yeah.
you're trying
Wow.
to do. You
All right, so
suck
then
at it.
let's just. You've got like.
700 gold. I'll just round down.
Well, no, because that definitely you did have to spend a ton to teleport.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say if you gave them like 1,000, you've only got like 50 gold.
No.
What the fuck? Give me gold.
No.
I'm poor.
So what are we doing
I made silver.
now that
Alright.
the orphans are flush?
I'm gonna head north.
Yeah.
Me too. I'll
We're
do
gonna
it.
head north. We're going after Baron von
That's where the
Fuxwick.
kid was
Go to
heading.
this thing.
I think he has
We're going
an
for
idea
Baron
of
von
where he
Fuxwick's
is.
house.
We're gonna raid this house.
You want to raid the house?
We're kicking
Do
the
we-
door in.
I don't know if we're gonna raid the house.
Do we need to roll
Should we raid the
perception to see if the kid knew what he was knew where he was going?
Oh, these kids had
Insight.
so much money.
Well, the first kid.
I mean, you weren't there.
I paid
My
him.
kid?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I pulled
If
him
you
back.
want to roll an insight,
All right.
he didn't go north,
Okay.
but
So-
also he didn't have a super big
Yeah.
You just asked the poor child to find, and then you gave him the wrong name.
Yeah.
So
Damn the drunkenness.
All right, let's go to Baron von.
You gotta get that out.
you can go straight to the place. It's a large, just gated mansion with guards roaming around the outside.
Storm the gate?
It's huge.
No. You're not in charge of
We're not
anything.
going to storm the gate.
Huh?
We are not going to storm the
Yeah,
gate.
no, we're not.
Storm the
You
gate.
said it was midday before?
Yeah, now it's like 4 or 5.
Could we plan a heist?
We could plan a heist.
Plan a heist.
We can plan a heist
Plan
of
a
a
heist.
human. Do you
Plan
need
a
him
heist.
dead or alive?
I just need his head.
Deal.
It would be more money to bring him in alive, but also Pilus doesn't super duper care about that stuff.
Huh?
Yeah.
I just need his head.
Fair enough. Well,
All right, we're
we can
planning
get
a
to that.
heist.
The money's a non-issue. I just care about the fight.
Okay. So
I
how
have-
much? So let's say we're gonna come back at night.
Okay.
In the meantime, would it be possible
We'll scout the area.
to go back to the wizards and get the floor plans of the house?
You could try. Would you like to go back to the
I would
woods?
like to.
All right, you
Unless
go
if
back.
anybody else has another idea.
That's
Can I turn
Good
into a
idea.
squirrel? Scout the area.
Not now. You can take a short rest.
I'm
and-
gonna take a short rest.
So we go back to the. So do we all go back to the wizards?
Yeah, I agree with
I
that.
don't. I'm taking a meditation rest.
Are you just gonna sit at the gate of the building?
No, I'm gonna go find a nice quiet spot in the park and meditate.
You're just a homeless
Put
person.
him in a
You're
tree.
a
Have the
homeless.
orphans come and fuck
Yeah, that'd be hilarious.
He's a squirrel. The kids just rip his fucking head off.
Oh my god. These kids.
I'm meditating in the park.
Great. You go back to the wizards.
So they come with me?
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody. but
You've
Parsnip,
proven
I
to
guess.
be a surprisingly proficient.
So Cora's looking
Oh my
through
god, I love
the.
when you talk to me like that.
Cora doesn't have. Cora doesn't have detailed plans of the
What the
house.
fuck is Cora good
She
for?
she has the plans of what it was, but he's made huge additions, and they don't have the records of any of that.
Is that permitted?
Like, he paid for the permits, but we didn't get any plans from
Shady
it.
shit.
So it's like the
But that house was there beforehand. Do you have the old plans?
yeah she can show you. She can't give you the plans, but she can show you the plans.
Okay. So then,
Take out yield.
Do I
from.
do I see any entry places to go in? Any places? Do I see like where the master bedroom is or whatever?
Make a perception or investigate.
Were we all looking at it?
Yeah, you
like
can
it
all
wouldn't be
investigate it or perceive it.
17 plus 4, so that's gonna be 21.
Dope.
22.
13.
Alright,
I'm
yeah,
not
like
there.
everybody adds in to it. So, yeah, there was like an entrance, there's a cellar, but just from looking at it before, you know, like this thing has been expanded on like almost every side. There's no like sewer entrance, there's no like sewage here. It's like,
Can we tell if, like, between the gate and the property, that there's like a guard tower or anything like that? Where you...
those were all additions.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see here it was just a house. This guy bought like a large house and like the houses on either side of it, just demolished them, built it out huge, and then built a big wall around it with a huge gate. You saw that there was like one guard building right inside the gates. Anita comes up, the gnome, and she's like, oh, like, are you like, what are you guys doing with the house? What are you up to in the house? The gnome. Just ask.
No, your
Very
business,
dangerous criminal is living in that house.
There you go.
We have reason to believe.
Show him the bounty papers.
I don't have the money.
You don't have the bounty papers on it?
Well, never mind. Point is, we have it on good authority.
That Cletus McFuck is.
You're not here. You're in a fucking goddamn
You're gonna
park
have to make-
somewhere.
You have your bounty hunter's license, though.
Yes.
Yeah, it's right there on your chest. You wear a
You wear it on a
laminated necklace that you have.
Like Dog the Bounty Hunter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like an Australian
The
Dog
Southern
the Bounty
Australian Dog the Bounty Hunter.
So
Mate, you gotta go with
Baron
Dog.
Baron Kulf is an outlaw.
Yes.
We
We
check,
have
like-
reason to believe.
We have like an updated list of like bounties of the realm. She has like a book, like, you know.
Oh, that one right there. The Flucile Jerkum.
Flucile Jerkum.
Is that what the person looks like?
There's the picture's just like an illustration of an orc with like a horrible scar and like the tooth. She's like, not really. That's, you know, he was a human. So
Yeah. Whoops.
Crazier things have been done.
that's true.
Well,
But basic the
but
floor
you know
plans.
that. But you know that he was posing as a human.
I'm very aware that he is posing as
Okay,
a human, yeah.
so then they don't
from,
even know that.
from
shit
investigating the floor plans in general, you can see. You think if you can get around the back of the place, if this thing hasn't been changed, there's a cellar entrance
anymore. Okay.
to like a big wine to what was a wine cellar.
I should let it also be known that I am not a stealthy boy. Just letting everybody know that.
Grab
But
my
I
hip.
will give it. I will give it a
Grab my
shot.
hip. I mean, I have passed for that.
So that's what we were doing. Snippers,
I
you can
meditated
take your
in the
short
woods.
rest and you can become a squirrel.
I'm a squirrel.
You want to immediately turn into a squirrel?
Absolutely. I'm gonna scout this place out.
Okay, make a stealth check.
15. And what is my... I definitely get more... Stop it.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Yep.
So now make a perception or an investigation.
19.
Okay. Yeah.
Can I tell him
So-
something before he runs out through the
You're
gate?
not with me.
Nope, you haven't seen him.
Oh shit! Okay, never mind.
Yeah. So
Go
you
ahead.
clock a ton of stuff. You clock the guard tower. I'm sorry, the guard building right on the other side of the gate. There are just men with bows and swords and great swords just patrolling all around the area. They're not super vigilant. They're not like, but they're just, you know, walking, talking, like they're just like
What
guards.
race are they?
They are all human.
Okay.
Okay. I want to see if I can find Cletus McFuck.
I'm telling you what you see. You're not in the building.
Well, I'm trying to find him. Like I want them searching.
I'm telling you what you see.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
So you see all around the building, it's a big main house with some kind of front entryway and then buildings built on either side. You're 19, you clock what could be like a covered up cellar door. But you don't know that. You just see like a weird like kind of covered up thing on the ground. But you aren't going into the gates. You know, you're just kind of like a squirrel hopping along the wall.
Sure.
You don't see any break in the wall. You don't see any like easy way in.
Question. Meld earth.
Mold earth.
Mold earth. I'm sorry.
The cantrip.
Yes.
You can move loose earth.
So, can I move? So if I
Dig a
started
hole underneath.
dig a hole, can I dig a hole for us and then go up and then?
Looks like you'd be able to. You do not see a blind spot in the guard's patrol, so you would need to take that into account. Mold earth is like a little bit loud, and it
What if I
burrows.
So I'm gonna try to get into the house
as a squirrel.
as a squirrel.
All right. There's one front entrance that is a large, heavy door, and there is a back entrance that is a large, heavy door.
Oh, fuck.
How many floors are there?
3.
There's no chimney or nothing.
There is a chimney with smoke coming out of it.
Oh fuck, it's not gonna happen. There's no windows that are open.
No, the windows are not open.
Oh, fuck.
Can you at least try and climb up towards the windows and see if you
Yeah, I
can
want to
peek
look. I want to
inside?
look through the windows.
Make another stealth check.
Fucking Christ, 4.
4.
14.
14.
14.
Maybe that's why he rolls bad. He doesn't know that he's
14.
rolling well.
I'm tiny. That's all it says.
As you're running across, one of the guards is just like, "Shoo, get out of here!" And he like tries to shoo. As you're walking, he like kind of is in the path, and he like tries to shoo you back the way you came.
I dart through his feet.
Okay, that's he pulls out a sword.
The fuck!
That's
Kill a
that's
squirrel?
weird. Squirrels are usually squirrels.
I mean, I'm like running away. I'm not like suspicious. I'm not
You
like a
ran
cop.
away.
Wait,
into
did we
him and threw his
establish
feet?
that he can talk as an animal?
Yeah.
Did he just yell out the fuck?
Oh!
No.
The fuck? I mean,
but
I'm not suspicious like a cop. I'm just trying to.
I'm not a cop.
Sounds like
This
he's
squirrel is not a
talking.
cop.
Sounds like he's talking to the dude. If you ask me.
So he doesn't. So this obviously, all people are aware that magic exists. So they're wary of things. Like, I mean, there are first level spells called like Animal Messenger and Beast Sense that allow people to spy
Fuck
with
me.
animals. So
Stupid.
he just tried to shoo you away.
I pretend like I'm stupid and start running.
Perfect. There we go. He like puts his back like, could have had rabies that day. So do you meet back up with
He
them?
turns around and just like, as a fucking squirrel.
So I have a question, just another question. So if I meld earth and I go so deep and I try to come up like through
So
the
in
floor,
the house,
through the floor,
that technically might be
Should have turned into
possible. It would be a process,
we're doing it.
but they like So
All right, we're doing it, boys. So I have a plan.
Why?
Who's with it?
Yeah.
So I meet up with them.
okay.
Tell them what I saw. I saw the guard.
So there's
tower,
a
saw the
cellar
people.
door at the back
Yes.
of the building.
Correct.
Right. So all we need to do is just get figure out an opening, and then we could all enter.
There
in
was
through the
0
cellar
opening.
door.
Any blind spots from the guard towers?
Nope.
So the guards are just like on patrol. Like it's just a building where like they hang out, by the gate.
I also, like, we're pretty sure about this, but we're not certain.
We're absolutely certain. This is Cletus McFuck.
We're not absolutely certain.
Absolutely.
We're pretty sure.
I like how Cletus McFuck is the new shorthand. Like I don't know if that shares a single letter in common.
Probably not.
Cletus.
I was
Yeah,
hoping that we could at
McFuck.
least make visual confirmation of this person first.
I saw him.
I don't know what to do with that.
Didn't quite get close enough to see any people in the house.
Oh, never mind. I didn't see him. Thought I saw him. I apologize.
You're like, I saw him. I didn't see him.
I mean,
All right, so I meld some earth, or mold earth. We dig a tunnel.
I'm gonna say you're not a squirrel anymore.
I'm not a squirrel anymore.
So you're
I'm
out of
taking.
beast
I'm
slots.
sitting there resting too, so I get another beast slot while we're talking.
If you're talking, you're not doing a short rest.
Come on,
Short rest is supposed to be like an hour.
we're taking a short rest while we're doing this.
Fine.
So I'm talking to the lads.
I think Parsnip is talking to sleep.
Now it's like the evening.
Okay.
So I think we should try to meld earth, get underneath it, and come up in the house.
I don't know what this meld earth thing is.
I'll show you.
See, I have this cantrip
You're in a
called
building.
mold earth.
Mold earth. I apologize. You can do it too.
Well, we could definitely do it
Yeah.
to get underneath.
Oh, we could do it together. Look at that. He's
You
got it
have it?
also. So we'll work together, me and my boy,
I had true strength.
Mr.
You don't
Please.
have a fucking molder, you son of a bitch.
We could go underneath
Oh,
the.
yeah.
We could use it to get underneath the wall and stuff. I don't know.
Sure.
I
Let's
don't
try
think
it.
that
I'll
molder
do
is
a
gonna
pass
be
without
very
trace
good.
on us, and we'll make it work. Be sneaky as fuck.
Can't you only do like 1 cubic foot of
I can do
or
5 feet.
5 cubic feet?
5 cubic feet at a time.
How
You
far
could,
away
with
from
enough time, burrow. Like you could move 5 feet, move
Yeah.
it out in a pile on the ground, move the
I have
next
to
one.
move it out.
Yes, it doesn't just make Earth disappear.
I
You
thought I
need to
could,
like
like-
excavate, and you will have a
I
mountain
could,
of
like-
dirt.
Push this.
No, it has to go somewhere.
So, how far away from the back wall is this fucking thing?
So the yard, the radius is like, from any given point on the wall, you're like 60 feet away from the house.
Alright.
My fucking stubby legs is not my forte.
Even a dash wouldn't get you there in one
Hell no.
direction.
Is there a...
I could also put guard towers to sleep.
Yeah.
The whole
So
guard
again,
tower?
it's not. They're just on patrol. So there's no like towers. There are no like. There's just guys walking the yard constantly.
All right,
So I could put them to sleep.
You could put them to sleep. All right, so we're gonna mold earth or meld earth or mold whatever the fuck it's called. We're gonna go under the we're gonna go into the thing. I'm gonna pass without trace us, and then we're gonna break into that cellar. And if anyone pops up, we're gonna sleep them.
Yeah, pretty much.
Let's do it. That's what we're doing.
Is everybody cool with that?
You cool with that? Tannivh? Pillies?
Tannivh fucking Pilus. I think we're all cool with that.
Done.
Yeah,
So
let's
we're
do
doing
it now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Sure.
Is
well,
it
let's
nighttime?
wait until nighttime.
Yeah.
It's
I also-
it's nighttime.
Sure.
Okay. Let's
We're
do
doing
it.
it.
Is there? Do we see any of the lights on in the house at all?
Yeah. As you approach the house again, there's tons of lights on. Yeah, and there
Light
are
lights like electricity.
no, just like torchlight
Candles.
chandeliers.
Are they having a party?
The gate is open. Yeah, it looks like they're having a party.
Oh, well, we're going into this party.
Are you?
Yes.
We're the heroes of the town.
We are the heroes of the town. We're going to party. Sure. All right, we're going to
The
party.
gate's
we're gonna
open.
have to
There are
disguise
guards.
me.
You see, as people walk in, guards are asking for something. People are like, there's an exchange, and then people are being let in.
We're gonna have to disguise me
You're fine. Don't worry about it.
because
Maybe.
Flucile knows who I am.
That's
Oh
fine.
shit.
I
I don't think I have anything to disguise you with. I can make you invisible.
How about,
I got it. So I'm gonna
Wait.
charm the guards.
Wait, no.
I don't like.
No.
this
Yeah, no,
idea.
I'm gonna turn him. I'm gonna turn him
Instinctively, I
invisible. But we're also. Well, I'm assuming we're gonna probably need a fucking.
What if I could just cast a fog to walk through?
Go for it.
I mean,
I'm gonna
no
charm.
one's gonna check us again once we're inside. I think it'd be easier to get an invitation because I'm assuming they're invitations. I mean, we could. I'm gonna stop one of the people walking up before they get to the gate.
Oh,
Hey,
hello.
hey! Oh, it's
Hi.
me. I'm Yohrgin. I'm one of the people that helped save you.
Of course, one of the heroes
Yes.
of the town.
What's this whole thing going on here?
Oh, the Baron's having one of his parties. He
Oh,
has
wow.
parties
You
all
want-
the
you
time.
want
So they like let anybody in there, or?
No, certainly not. You need an invitation, and he holds up an invitation.
Oh, I see. Where did you get said invitation from?
The Baron.
I mean, obviously.
It was sent to me. You just caught a moth right out of the damn sky.
I'm a hero. What do you want?
Ah!
All right. I don't want to just steal from this guy because
Ah!
I'm not stealing from him.
So I'm just gonna walk up.
You know what? How many people do you get to bring with you in on your invitation?
I have a +1.
Okay. Fuck. Are you with it? Is he?
No, I was going alone. I didn't even think. I would love to bring one of the heroes of the town into the
Sure.
party with me.
Definitely. Yeah, definitely.
Do you have any cute friends?
Do you have other friends that are going as well that also have
No, I have
invitations?
no friends.
Oh, God.
Oh.
Well,
You're my friend now, though, right?
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I guess I am.
This is like a tall, high elf noble with a weird mustache, like the weirdest
I believe
mustache
that.
I've
He
ever
wants
seen.
some dwarf cock.
His mustache is like only on the very sides, and it goes like.
Did you make
down.
me invisible?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna make. Actually, I could make. Yeah. I'm gonna make him
Your
invisible.
invisibility lasts how long?
1 hour.
1 hour?
Yes, it does. So at the very least, he could go and fucking open up the cellar door and shit like that. At least check and see everything. As long as it's on the target's person, spells. I'm sure that target. If they attack or cast a spell, so don't start no shit. But yeah. So yeah, I'll go in as this guy's +1.
Okay.
I'll be his +1.
I need an invitation for that.
That's fine. I'm gonna charm
Dan's
the guard.
never been invited to an event.
I'm gonna charm the guard. So we're walking in together.
No, you're not.
There we are. Me and Tannivh.
Yohrgin can walk it. So the noble introduces himself. Like, my name is Tootsie.
Tootsie, I'm Yohrgin.
Nice to meet you.
Nice.
And again, he's a high elf with like jet black hair,
Clammy
like
hands.
like a Pete Wentz haircut,
Okay.
and his mustache like starts here and just goes straight down.
Nice.
Interesting.
He's just really weird looking guy.
All right. Neat.
Does he have the face of what's his name? I forget the actor's name. The father from Back to the Future.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is
it's
that
just
what,
like
is
that guy.
Is that
Oh,
where we're at?
What's his name? Fucking.
Who cares?
Anyway.
So you can go in with it. Are you ready to come in?
I just need to talk to my friends for a second. My other
Sure
hero
thing.
friends.
I'll wait just 10 feet away from you. And
Great.
he just stands a little bit apart.
So Tannivh, we're gonna
So
charm
he's
the
gonna be
guards.
invisible. I don't know what the fuck to do with you guys.
We're gonna get
I
into
was
it.
gonna suggest if he had more than one suggestion, I was gonna suggest him to get other invitations for us.
Well, we're gonna walk in with you. Don't worry about it.
That's not true. I'm
No.
not letting that happen.
I'm invisible?
He's
Yes.
invisible.
I'm
yeah.
gonna just
Yeah,
go
you-
right up to
You
the-
could be
yeah,
in right
I'm gonna
now.
go.
So I do need a stealth check with advantage just to like not brush up against anybody in the.
I mean, I can
That's a 6.
plus advantage. Yeah.
That's a 3. Stealth is 1, I got a 7.
Oh my lord.
Is that a 2 or a 7? All right. You squeeze by, but you just sort of walk in. It's like, man, it's a good thing nobody was just also like there or listening.
What time
But you just sort of walk
What
in.
time is it?
All right. So me and Tannivh are gonna walk up.
So
No,
shut up.
No, we're not walking.
I'm
up.
walking up.
Turn into a squirrel.
No.
Can
Fuck off.
turn into
You
a-
walk up to the guards. Invitation.
I'm gonna cast charm person on him.
Okay, he gets a wisdom save. What's your spell save DC?
I don't know. What is that?
It's on your fucking
It's
character
probably 14 or 15.
sheet. 14.
He beats it. Doesn't affect
You
him.
stupid fuck.
Rolled an 18, -1.
Shit.
So you, Parsnip, just like grips his granola holder in his
I
pocket.
turned him invisible too. I'm gonna cast it as a level 3 spell.
And
Or a
just-
level 2 spell.
I tell him. I'm sorry.
It is a level 2 spell.
It is level 2. So then yeah, I'll cast his level 3 spell.
And you
These
turn
two
the
guys
two
are
of them
invisible. I don't know what's going on with him.
I
so.
tell him I'm sorry. I must have left my invitation at home,
Well, you should just go home and get it.
but it's really far.
I don't
Can-
care.
Can you just let us
Absolutely not. Not even close.
know? What?
Won't
I'm
let you in
the,
without
I'm
an
the hero of
invitation.
this town.
I don't know anything about that.
I saved this town.
I don't believe you.
I'm Parsnip.
Aren't you the guy that chased the kid?
There's a wolf that got let loose in here.
Do you want to make a stealth check to just walk in?
Yeah,
Stealth with advantage.
17 is probably gonna be good enough.
That's fine.
Yeah.
All right, fine.
Yeah,
fine.
21.
I fucking back out.
Well, you can make one persuasion check
Alright, I'm
if
gonna
you'd like,
fucking-
with disadvantage.
Because you're a wolf attack.
Give me.
Fuck off, Daniel. Get your shit. There you
15.
With disadvantage.
13.
Plus anything?
What is it?
Persuasion.
Zero.
He will not let you just walk in without an invitation. Yohrgin, you walk in. Oh, I brought a +1. The guard's like, wow. And you just walk right in with Tootsie.
Deal. So Tootsie, what's your deal here?
Oh, I'm a merchant.
Oh, a merchant in what?
Fine silks. You see, he's wearing like a beautiful silk robe.
Neat.
I would have died
I-
if you said pickle chips.
I start walking away from him.
Finest pickle chips.
Do you know where? Does the Baron come down ever? Really? For his parties?
Of course.
Where's he at?
Well, let's walk in the building.
I thought we were okay. I thought it was like a dinner party outdoors up front.
No, sorry. Yeah, it's everybody's going inside the building.
Okay.
Like a
So
huge
really, they could just walk in behind.
I'm turning into a
Well,
squirrel.
so yeah, the door. There's guards that are like opening the door and closing it for each person.
Do I know that he's invisible too?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I wanted to go back and have you both be invisible. I was
Yeah.
gonna cast level 4 spell, but then I'm not wasting.
So right
level 4 spell
now-
for that.
I could decide to try and get him in, or I could
I'm turning into a squirrel.
or I could just follow you.
Okay.
It's your choice.
I think I'm just
Obviously,
gonna
out
follow
of
you.
sight of everybody.
I
I'm turning
mean,
into a
just to
squirrel,
make
scale
this
the fence.
easier, I don't know if it's cheating, but could I hide him in my clothes while I'm invisible?
Nope.
No.
Okay, yeah.
Doesn't work like that.
That's fine.
So make a stealth check with advantage, because the guards are just distracted tonight. So sneaking
not
around's
it.
a little easier.
Oh, that's not it.
It's probably
9.
not. 9 was his
9.
best.
9.
Well, that 9 on the dice.
Yeah.
You have really good stealth as a squirrel, so you're all right. So you're just in the yard now as a squirrel. Ooh, I'll make you a squirrel.
Fuck out of here.
Get the fuck
So
outta here.
how are you two trying to get in?
Can we just stealth to...
You stealth into the gate, so now you're
Right.
in the yard. There are people walking in the front door. They are like the guards are opening the door for each person. They're going into what looks like an entrance hall, and then the guards are like closing the doors again.
You pretty much have to tailgate someone in.
This is cellar door.
Oh, or yeah. So
I
they're
can.
far away.
When they open the
It's
door,
just on the other side.
when
of the
they
door.
open the door for me, I'm gonna stop and just say I have to fix my shoe. I guess I'm gonna tie my shoe real quick.
Okay.
As soon as once they start opening the door.
Yeah, but we don't know that.
Yeah, but I mean,
So we're freaking out in our heads. Like, what are we gonna do about this?
So you see that happen. They open the door, and Tootsie walks in. Yourgin goes,
sorry, hold on. I just gotta. Can you hold my staff thing real quick? Or just,
"Oh, Tootsie,
my-
I can barely hold."
I'm gonna try to deftly run in.
Advantage, stealth check.
Oh, well,
It's a 1.
Stealth
It's an 8.
that's an 8.
plus.
Nothing.
You didn't cast your shit yet?
No, he didn't cast that
You
on anybody.
fucking.
You make your stealth.
That's not fair.
Or are you?
cast
I'm
what
sorry. Are you
shit?
running it?
I have
He's-
plus
I'm
10.
running
He
around.
can
Alright.
cast a
Stealth.
spell that has plus 10
Stealth or
stuff.
athletic?
Yeah.
Can I do
Stealth.
that?
The fuck?
Can I do that
Nat
before we
20.
With a nat 20, because you didn't see him. You're both invisible,
Right.
but you have no idea where he is.
Right.
So you just run in, you feel him, and you just pick him up. And you both just go in, and you get into the entrance.
Can I try to do this as well?
room. Huh?
I'm gonna cast Pass Without Trace on all of us.
You can't. You're a squirrel. Are you trying to jump in
Is
the
he
front
even
door
like-
too?
Sure.
Okay.
Oh my
I was
god.
about to say, is he even near us?
Roll a stealth.
11.
14.
14.
Oh, that's 14.
14? Yeah, it's like plus 10 as a squirrel.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you just dart right in. As all of you walk into the front room, a hum comes from the chandelier. You're both visible,
Oh,
and you turn back into Parsnip.
Oh no! Fuck.
People go like, "Oh, hello everybody, welcome to the party."
Hello, how are you?
Pretty good.
Good night, Mike.
If you have any weapons with you, please just deposit them here. So you're in just like a small-ish entrance room, and there's like a guy. It's like a casino window. So just like a little barred window where you just pass your weapons through. You check them. It's like a little valet. He'll give you a little ticket.
I can't let go of my. It's just a walking stick. I need it.
Deception.
Sure. That's my best.
Because it's totally a warhammer.
19.
19?
19. I don't know if I have a minus to deception.
I don't know.
-1. It's 18.
That's pretty. I mean, they'll get their insight. But yeah. Okay. Yeah.
My long days of travel really has been
Of
wearing out my
course.
knees.
You certainly don't look like somebody swinging a warhammer. Just because you're a dwarf doesn't mean you should.
Yeah, that's racist.
Doesn't.
Yeah.
We would never make that implication.
Yeah, you shouldn't.
Yeah, you're racist.
But as far as you gentlemen go,
I hand over my hand axe, but I try to keep my daggers hidden.
sleight of hand.
10.
Sir, can we get that dagger too?
Yeah, just the one that I only have?
Now that you say that, yeah,
hold on.
they see one dagger, so you've still got one tucked into your boot. They just like assumed you had a dagger in your boot. Like just like, yeah, here you were like, here's my weapon. And so they like, shh. And now they think they're pretty good.
All right.
But they did not know you had
me.
so many daggers in your socks. You still have one dagger and one sock.
I comply. I give
Yeah.
my quiver and
There's very
my
you
short
very
swords.
much have a bow, quiver, and 2 short swords
I
on
don't
you.
have any
Yeah.
weapons.
That you don't. Could you not bring in that wooden stick?
What's
You always have you have a stick with
my
you.
granola?
You have a wooden staff.
Oh,
That's like what you use for
that
your
was
shillelagh.
my thorn whip.
You use that for your shillelagh and your thorn whip.
But it's like my thing.
It's
I
part
get
of my
that, but
outfit.
it's just like
It goes with the whole ensemble. It really would. my
yeah. And
outfit-
speaking of that, you're barely getting in here in those rags. So could you just hand over your stick, please? Thank you. Thanks. Thank you. You don't?
I don't want to.
Do you want to make some kind of persuasion? Do you want to come up with some kind of reason for you to keep your stick? If your reason is you don't want to, you will be jettisoned from this
This is
party.
my friend, and he has separation anxiety with the stick. It was
I
his
do.
grandfather's, and he really doesn't trust other people.
Make a deception.
Can I make persuasion
Here,
instead?
roll
Nope.
this one. Roll that one.
Because you're lying.
7.
Oh my god, come on.
I'm very sorry about that, but it sounds like a fake story, and it's a stick.
It sounds like
It's
a
just a
dumb
big
story
stick,
for stupid
so we need to
people.
take
But I'm
your
the
stick.
hero of this town. Please.
You're not.
That's I don't know anything about that.
He's the hero of this town. Not lying.
So they take your stick.
Oh, shit.
Okay, and you get a little valet ticket. You get like 4. You get 2 tickets for, and they're just like tagging all your items, putting them on the wall. Thank you. There's
feel
like
like we're
a
gonna have to
line
leave
now
this place
out
in
the
a
door
hurry.
of people just waiting
Yep.
to get the fuck in.
because this whole fucking
Because they didn't
situation.
bring weapons to the party. But the door opens. It's a lavish grand hallway with a huge gold statue of the Baron. A piano that one of the guards is just playing for the people. Guards walking around with little drink and snack
the,
trays.
What does the statue look like?
The statue looks like a super just buff gold guy. Just like wearing
How buff?
robes.
The most
And,
generic of people.
Yeah.
How
just
buff? Like Dwayne the
jewels.
Rock Johnson buff?
Yep.
Like a beefcake.
Yeah, like a powerful.
Like a beef.
yeah, like
Just
a
as
guy,
human
like-
beef.
Yeah,
Okay, gotcha.
and you can tell it's the Baron because the nameplate says Baron.
He seems like the type
Eli
of dude who'd have a...
Kulf.
Alright, well, I'm gonna go find this Baron.
Okay. Sure.
So I'm gonna walk up to him.
Going through the party, you.
Do we see anybody that of note else besides?
You see the Lord Mayor. You see.
Hey, Mayor,
Wait a
what's
minute.
up?
I have +6 deception.
Holy shit. It would have been
I thought it
helpful.
was just persuasion. Alright. Never mind.
But yeah, you guys are walking.
Fuck his
You don't.
stick.
But you don't see the Baron in this room.
Okay.
You can see it's no perception. You can see everybody.
Oh, I'm talking
There's
to
also a big back door behind the statue open. Looks like it's open to another
I start
room.
snoozing the mayor. So when does the Baron come out?
The Baron, he's probably feasting with everybody else in the back hall. I just had to take a break. Too
Oh.
much feasting.
Too much feasting. Alright,
Too
let's...
much feasting.
But that's that way? Over there?
Yeah.
Alright, thank you. What do they got in there? Anything good?
Yep.
Like what?
Chicken.
Ooh.
Oh,
Ooh.
a delicacy.
A
A
big
delicacy. Ooh.
chicken and a big cow. But wait, that's so steak.
Nice.
Nice.
Do they have any vegan options?
Why don't you go find out?
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you. I'm vegan.
He goes back to schmooze.
Where's my award?
So there's also guards and stuff like that in the room, I'm guessing.
Yes.
Where
All of the people serving drinks and snacks have swords on their belts and bows on their bags.
Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna go. Let's go to the back room. Find Baron.
You go to the back
Fuck's
room, 4 huge feasting tables
sake. Nice.
in this lavishly decorated room with like red and gold ribbons all along the walls. Chandeliers hanging down, a huge fireplace. You can make perception checks to see details, but that's like kind of what's going on.
I have an idea. Do I see the Baron?
Tell me what your perception check
I
is.
rolled a
Don't worry.
17, but it's also I have my glasses.
13.
You can roll with advantage.
16.
20.
20.
17
16.
plus
16. So you, so Parsnip, you see the Baron feasting at the head of the center table, just surrounded by people with 2 guards just standing right behind him. No snacks in hand. They just have their weapons. Looks like his personal guard. They're a little beefier. You see the Baron. He is an ugly dude with just like jewelry and
Does he
like.
have a scar?
He's a lot uglier than the bust of him, right?
Yeah. Oh, he's like super out of shape. But he's like covered in jewels and.
Does he have a scar?
He does not have a scar. He does not have a scar.
So I consult my companion.
Well, wait. Let me tell them what they say. You don't see anything?
I had 9.
I mean, nice party. You also clock the Baron, but you just like kind of you're seeing everything, and you're just like, oh, he looks like a Baron. You see what you
18.
get? 18. So you see that there's like little balconies. So there are 4 guards just with bows up top, just kind of overlooking everything. Nothing crazy. Like they're not drawn or ready. They're just kind of like sitting up there,
Chilling.
just kind of like chilling out on like a second layer. You don't see how to get up there. There are doors all along, so presumably you go into another room and get up there. But you have no idea how you would get up there. They're like coming from the 3rd floor, so they're really high up, looking down over everything. Your eyes just get glued to a like golden bow above the mantle with just like decorative arrows around it.
Mm.
It's just like it's gorgeous. You also see the Baron and everything.
Yeah.
He's like right near it, but like it's like shining. It's like a golden bow
Nice.
with some like little nameplate by it.
I want to consult Yohrgin.
All right, yeah, you can all talk to each
So
other.
Yohrgin.
Oh, this is a nice party. How we should go speak to the Baron.
Yeah, let's go.
Who are you?
I'm some Parsnip.
What's his name again?
Tootsie.
Tootsie. Yeah.
We're
Tootsie.
friends.
Yeah, I forgot.
I forgot your name, sir.
Yeah, I forgot we're friends. Tootsie, can I just have a moment to talk to my compatriots for a second? And we'll
Oh.
continue.
No, of course.
No, don't worry.
Of course.
No, don't worry about it. Like,
Of course.
Tootsie, you look very attractive today.
yeah, that's a very nice
Very
silk,
good.
silk
Very
robe.
nice silk.
Remind me I have to buy one from you later. Am I
Oh.
gonna get a friend deal? Hey?
Of course.
Hey,
Certainly.
yeah.
Certainly.
Anyway,
He doesn't have any money.
I have more money than you do.
Ooh. So
I
Tootsie said,
consult I consult Yohrgin away from Tootsie, and I say I ask Pilus and Yohrgin. I said, so this spell he has making him look like
Nope.
human.
Nope.
Is it
Nope.
a
I know what you're doing.
shape-shifting?
No.
Is it a shape-shifting type spell?
Well, technically it is. That's a damaging spell.
So if I cast Moonbeam on him, he just reverts to an orc. If we can rile up,
See,
The
that's
people-
cool. I also
we
have.
can rile up the people.
I also have dispel magic that could just, if he is doing anything.
Yeah, but
Can you? Do you?
No, you can't
I think
dispel
that-
a shapeshift.
the problem is we need to prove that he's an orc before
Yeah.
we try to accuse him of being an orc.
That is true. Yes.
He has some type of dispelling magic on the front of his house,
Okay.
Yes.
which got us to be not invisible anymore.
So you think it's gonna work on him?
He might not be an orc.
I thought we were sure he was an orc.
We weren't sure. That's what I said.
We're here to prove it.
Yeah.
Or to
So
find something incriminating about him.
All right, so we're gonna go
at
talk
the
to
very
Baron.
least, we're gonna be right
Yeah, talk
about
about
one thing.
If
Whether
we're
you go
wrong,
with Tootsie?
if
We're
we're
going
wrong,
with Tootsie.
he's just a
Alright.
rich human, which I don't give a shit about anyway.
Yeah.
But
Tootsie takes you up to meet the
for
Baron.
your guys' sake,
And you guys get right up to the Baron's table. Baron goes like, "Oh, Tootsie, Tootsie! Oh, look at this new cloak! Look at this!" And Tootsie's just like, "Oh, of course."
Wow,
Oh,
Tootsie, you
looks
made
so
that?
good."
Wow. Nice.
Tootsie, you're
Oh,
so talented.
who are your friends? Who are all of you?
We're traveling bounty hunters, sir.
Excuse me.
I'm sorry.
Tootsie
what the
goes,
fuck is wrong with
"These
you?
are my best friends in the whole world."
We just met.
So now you're talking to the Baron.
We're traveling bounty
Baron's
hunters,
just
sir.
Stop it!
Shut up, you idiot! You failure!
Did
This
you
is
say
a hat-
that out loud?
Yes, I did.
This is a half-wit druid we picked up. He's a little.
He's drunk.
He's a little.
He does look half-witted
Yeah.
on a good day.
Well, you have that right.
You
sir.
slay
very,
me.
Very perceptive.
Yes, this is a nice place. We
Who are you?
So we. Who am I? We're the heroes of the town.
Oh, I don't know anything about that.
Well, yeah. I mean, like not too long
Before
ago.
your time.
Yeah, not too long ago, the town was frozen.
The thing that happened like 2 months ago.
Yeah, before your time.
Yeah, I lived here.
Well,
I just don't. I didn't come down for that festival they had.
You got lucky.
Got
A
real
lot of
lucky.
people died.
A lot of people.
I heard.
Yeah.
We saved all of them.
Love a good fight. Should have been there.
Should have.
So how'd you get so strapped for cash? It's a very impressive place you have.
He's
here.
not strapped for cash.
Yeah, he's the other thing. He's strapped for poverty.
Our boy Tannivh is a philanthropist.
I think he asked a question.
Yes,
sorry.
I think I did.
Right. Trade.
Oh, trade. Trade what?
They're all insight.
No,
Yeah.
that Tootsie.
Fucking hell. Nothing.
Looks like a trader to you.
I know Tootsie's big into big silk trade. What do you trade? What do you deal in?
Oh, nothing anymore. I'm retired.
Oh yeah.
Really?
Yes.
Oh well, then what were you doing when you were not retired?
Trade.
Can I roll insight?
You already did.
Can I do it again? 'Cause
Nope.
that's
I roll
a different
insight.
thing?
Can I roll
So-
insight?
Sure.
15 plus 3. That's 18.
He's ducking the question.
Yes.
He definitely.
So I
he's
start-
changing
so-
the subject.
Shut up!
Can I see the bow above him now? Like, do I
You
notice
can.
it? and everything?
Yeah, you can notice.
Do I
it.
recognize anything about?
No,
Anything that's
it's
on
just it looks nice.
So
But
I
I
asked
don't know
him.
anything specific.
Yeah.
I say, so the real reason we're in town, we're looking for a certain individual. His name is Bells.
And it's not we. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
What the hell's the name of the person? I don't.
Can't tell you that.
I'm
No,
not.
oh come on, tell me the name. What's the fucking
Everybody
name?
else is taking notes.
I'm gonna roll insight.
Fleetest
Okay.
McFuck or whatever.
16, 21.
21.
Oh, Jerkin.
Did I
McGurkin.
see you at the Slop and Pail this afternoon?
It's the slop and pail.
The popular bar in town.
Oh,
Smells
no,
like
I don't
pickles.
venture into town.
Oh, okay. I could have sworn I saw someone look like you.
No.
What's the name of the
If you want to make a
Flucile Jerkum.
so,
Oh.
all right. So that roll, you do see the person you saw in the bar.
Oh, okay.
He is
He's a guard.
up top.
He's a guard.
With a
Oh,
bow.
okay. My bad.
Sorry.
So we're looking for a particular person. We're a bit of a traveling bounty hunters.
the name you have is Flucile Jerkum.
There we go. We're looking for a bounty on a Flucile Jerkum, and we were wondering if a man of your considerable wealth could help us.
Anybody who wants to now can make an insight check.
20. Yes.
I rolled a 6.
Nat
11.
That 20. Let's
20. When
go.
you say the word Flucile Jerkum, his heart drops.
I cast Moonbeam. No hesitation. I yell, Flucile. This is
Do you
Flucile
have to be
Jerkum.
outside to
No,
cast Moon?
I'm doing. I don't care.
So
And I-
Parsnip walks up and goes, "We're looking for Flucile Jerkum." This guy just goes, and then Parsnip just holds up his granola, and a beam of hard light crashes down. He has absolutely no chance to escape it, and the light beam is hitting him.
Does it turn into an orc?
Well, everybody roll.
No, you
something.
have to tell me because it automatically, if the shapeshifter reverts to his original form. Automatically. That's what it says right here.
Initiative now. Everybody roll initiative now.
6.
10-6.
10.
10.
I rolled an 11. I don't know what to do. I just want to leave. I act like I'm surprised and I make for the door.
Does he turn into an orc?
No. He does not.
No! This is some shit!
All the guards are drawing weapons. All the guests are running out in a frenzy now that a fight has started. A few are just on the sidelines hiding behind tables watching because this is Pangle's knock and they love it when there's a fight. Yohrgin, it's your turn. The guards are like drawing weapons.
Jesus Christ.
Wait.
No.
It's not your turn.
Yeah.
He really did turn into an orc.
He didn't. Nope.
Can I banish myself?
No. When the
He could
light
just be
hits
in
him,
disguise.
when the light hits him, he does not.
If
If he's just in
nobody's
disguise,
checking.
like if
nobody's
somebody,
even watching.
if somebody had a disguise kit,
Yeah, they could just be wearing some shit. Well then, fuck it. We in it now. What? How far away is he from us?
He's right in front of you. We'll be done with this in like 20 minutes. Is that alright?
Yeah, that's cool.
Then your Parsnip can just walk out the door if he wants to. I don't really care. You're being ridiculous.
Started a huge fight and then
Yeah, right.
I do have to
Son
go.
of a bitch.
It's not like we, drop a moonbeam and then be like, it's getting late. I don't know about this.
Sun's getting.
Who started this
sun's
fight?
getting
We're
real
starting to
late.
fight now? It's already 10.
I thought it was earlier. Time flies. You're having fun.
That's true.
I like literally.
So then we're just gonna...
I'm gonna fucking. I don't
Shatter
want.
him.
Wait, why don't we just hold Parsnip up and say, guys, we don't know this guy, and just like throw him.
Can we like grapple?
He's drinking
Grab
in magic.
Parsnip.
No. I feel like we're fucked. Can I suggest? Can I use suggestion on?
We meant no harm. We thought you were Flucile. That's what you need to tell him.
He's gonna take damage at the start of his turn.
No, he's
so
not.
we'll give him another save.
I'll turn it off.
You can't.
You can't. It's already going. Are you waiting until he actually takes damage to do this? Because this would really be.
No.
Alright.
The second they're in the light, any shape-changing magic would cease. Suggestion. It's about to be Tannivh's turn.
Yeah, I'm
Because
fucking.
we just gotta. It's fine. We can switch your order if you want to think.
I'm gonna suggest he tells us. I don't know what I'm rolling. I'm gonna use cast suggestion on him to have him reveal the information about whatever the fuck his name is.
Reveal
Flucile
Flucile.
Jerkum.
Alright.
Reveal Flucile.
Reveal Flucile.
Is what you say. What do I have to beat?
Wisdom saving throw.
To beat what?
You have to beat my spell DC. Right?
And what's suggestion do exactly?
Suggestion. You can trigger the course of activity, limited to a sentence or two. Targets on a failed save, it pursues the course of action you described to the best of its ability. That's pretty much it.
And you said to tell you about Flucile?
Reveal Flucile. I say reveal Flucile.
Yeah, he like takes like a weird mask off.
Oh,
And
thank
he's an
God.
orc.
Okay.
What?
He's not a shape changer. He's in disguise.
Thank
I
Christ.
knew it! I knew it!
Sort of.
I knew it!
Okay.
You shitbag.
Oh, my
no.
God.
I don't know what you want me to do.
Alright, can I...
It's a good thing you did that
It's a good
because
Tannivh's turn.
I was about to do fog and see if we can like chance by like running straight
That's
out of you.
I figured you were.
Yeah,
I was like,
honestly,
let's
this
just
would be
skip to
the time-
Tannivh
Well, he
because I
was
can't wait
thinking
for
This
this
that.
would
fog
be the
to pop
time to
off.
do it. Because at least
You
we
can
won't
still
be shot
do
by
that.
arrows as much.
Yeah, fog us out of here, boy.
like okay, so like have they shut all the doors yet? And how big is this room?
This room is huge.
Okay.
They have not shut the doors because there are still people barreling out, but you are very far from the exits.
Right.
The four guards very high up are drawing their arrows. The two guards behind him are drawing their swords, and there are like 6 other guards in this room just on the ground in various places that are starting to look over and see what's happening.
120 feet far away from the door?
We are yeah.
Okay.
Well, not even that far.
Yeah.
That's really far. But yeah,
Yeah.
you're like 100 feet at most from the door you came in.
Alright, then I tell my compadres, turn 6 o'clock and run straight forward.
No, we gotta get him.
He did tear his mask off.
He's Flucile.
He did, but I have no weapons.
Yeah.
Neither does Pilus.
You don't have a weapon either.
Well, he has a dagger.
Well, the 3 of you were spellcasters.
I have much more.
You are a
than I also-
spellcaster. We are...
Doesn't he need to focus?
I barely even use my
Huh?
weapons.
Does he need to focus?
Yeah, that's
Who?
true.
They're
What?
much- I
This
have.
large person right here.
That's
this guy?
fucking
Yeah.
his granola. He's still got.
Okay.
I got my
His
granolas.
granola is his focus.
They didn't take granola.
His focus is his bounty hunter's license, which he still has
Well,
tucked
it's a
into his
crystal.
shirt.
It's a crystal.
It's a crystal,
I,
but it's in your.
It's a crystal,
Can
and
I-
can I
then on
give
the
him-
front of it is eliminated.
This is a dining hall.
Yes.
This is gonna sound ridiculous.
Why don't you grab the giant
Wait,
golden
hold-
bow
shut-
above
shut-
the
You
mantle?
don't stop.
Shut your face.
You don't stop.
You
Can I-
can't stop. It's really easy.
Can I quickly grab like a fork or a knife, throw it at him with ensnaring strike?
Let me read what ensnare strike is.
That's
Like, do I have
the
to
wound
use-
sprouts?
Yeah, but
thorns
I'm
out
wondering
and
Do I have to use a
exactly
bow
how
on
it
that?
words.
It's-
The next time you hit a creature with a weapon attack. Yes. You can do that.
Is there a skylight in here too? I just want to know.
Yeah.
Sick.
Trying to
Okay.
fly.
Proceed.
He's just like, all right.
I grab the closest butter knife, or fork, or whatever.
You grab the forks, or you grab a steak knife.
Okay, yeah, I grab a steak knife.
Yeah.
And I chuck it at him with ensnaring strike.
Okay, make the attack.
Fuck. That's
Plus-
horrible.
Plus whatever your that thing is.
Yeah,
Well,
your
mine-
dex
It's
plus
actually,
your dex,
Okay.
because you're not proficient in
right.
steak knives.
It's a 10. It's
A
still-
10
yeah.
misses.
Yeah.
You just fucking. You have another attack.
Throw into this thing.
All right,
Well,
roll
that's a
fork.
fork. Yeah, there's a fork next to you too.
Okay.
That's different.
There you go. 23. I hit him with the fork.
So the knife goes. He ducks right by, and he's still in the light. And he goes, "Ha!" And you just stick him in the head with a fork. Ah! Ensnaring strike. So he has to. Nat 1. He is
Wow.
completely entangled in vines coming out of a head wound, coming out of a fork in his head. Ah! Kill them! He yells. Next up is actually him. So he roll your moonbeam damage, Dan,
2d10.
and he gets to try to escape. Doesn't escape, and he's entangled. So can he not move?
I don't think so.
So he's stuck in the moonbeam.
7. 1.
8.
What do you need? Did you need 2d10?
2d10.
That wasn't a d10.
Yeah, that's an 8.
Oh. D10, please.
You pulled a d8 aside, so I thought you needed another one.
1.
Oh boy.
8. 9.
That's better than the last one.
It's better than
So-
the last one.
He would have to keep rolling a strength check.
Yeah, he failed his strength check already.
Yeah, until he successfully.
He's like locked down.
Yeah.
So he can't even leave the
D10.
moonbeam. The guards can grab him, which they probably do.
Did I take damage from the
They
moonbeam?
take damage from the moonbeam too, though, right?
Well, if they grab him out of it,
Yeah.
that'll be entering the space, and they'll have to. But it's not the guard's turn yet. It was just his. So Parsnip, it is your turn. Oh no, you started.
So,
No, it's not your turn. You started the thing with casting moonbeam. Pilus.
I guess I'm gonna jump over the table and try to take out one of the guards with shocking grasp.
Word. Roll your attack.
Fucking hell. 11.
11 does not hit the guards.
Sweet.
They jump out of the way of that. You do leap over the table, though. You are now behind the guards. The guards are all going to start going. So the 4 up top are all taking shots, 1 for each of you. What's everybody's armor?
14.
enough.
Mine is
15.
13.
13.
What's yours?
We are some.
15.
What's yours?
14.
They hit all of you.
We are some glassy boys.
Some
So
glassy lads.
6 damage, 7 damage, 6 damage, 10 damage.
How much did I take?
The arrows all did chung chung chung,
How
and
much
they
did
all
you-
just hit you. You took
6.
sure.
39.
Great. The 2 guards behind him, one is turning to fight you. He takes a swing, hits you. Uh, 13 damage. You got your new hit points though? Did I give you your new hit points?
What do I new hit points? What are you talking
You're level 5.
Yes.
Okay, so you got your level 5 hit points?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, he critted on you. The other one is grabbing the Baron out of the light, so you can roll damage for him. Or he gets a dex save. He does not make it, so roll damage for him.
This is a D10, yes. Right?
Yes.
3. 5. 8.
8. Okay. So yeah, he like burns his hands, but he grabs the tangled up Baron out of the light, and he's like dragging him back towards the back door, but he's moving slowly. Now it is actually Parsnip's turn.
So. Gotta go one. So.
You could move the moonbeam.
I can move the moonbeam. So I'm gonna pull out my detective's badge. I have my detective's badge. I'm gonna cast charm person, level 4, on all the immediate guards surrounding us.
How many people can you
There's
charm?
one
if
for
you-
each level. So I can
Okay,
do
so
4
there are
people.
2 guards near you. There are 6 fucking guards in the room, and there's 4 way up top. So are you gonna try to charm the 4 guards up top?
Charm the fucking guy walking away with
I'm
our-
gonna charm the guy
our loot.
walking away with him,
Charm the fucking archers.
and I'm
That too, yeah.
just gonna try to charm as many whoever I can, specifically targeting the dude who is dragging the Baron,
So those 2, and then just 2 random other ones in the room.
not the Baron himself.
Yeah, no, he's not charming. He's
No,
not
I'm
Two
gonna
charming.
shout
other
out the
random
Baron.
guards.
Yes, I'm
No.
the guy dragging him, and then 3 other random guards who are like
Sure.
on the ground.
Sure. All right. So
And I'm gonna tell them, listen,
None of the archers.
if you drop
Nope.
drop your weapons now, we won't take you in with the Baron. Help us.
Okay. Each one gets
And
a
I
roll.
hold my detective badge. I am a
Each one gets a roll with
cop
advantage.
payload.
1 doesn't matter. 2 don't matter. 3 don't matter. This is the one dragging the guy. Though. Nope. Doesn't work on anybody. Because if you're in combat with people, as it says there, they get to roll with advantage. And actually, everybody rolled above a 17 on the dice for that
You
one.
burned
It's
a
pretty
4
good.
level spell for that.
Yeah, that was your only 4th level spell slot. Yohrgin.
So, you said you don't want this guy alive, right?
I don't care.
You know what time it is?
What time is it?
I'm gonna blast this boy with a big fireball.
Wait.
The
Word.
Baron with the other guy. And I mean, whoever else is in the radius.
Word.
And then obviously, whoever's in the radius that I don't want to hit is not gonna be hit.
You can do that.
Is the guy attacking him also there? It's 20-foot radius.
No. The guy got like 20 feet away. Half his.
Yeah, but I could aim, so that'll area affect everybody.
Sure. So those 2 guards are going to get saves.
Yeah, it's dexterity saves,
1 takes half, 1 does not.
and
The Baron's gonna have to take full damage.
sick. Give me your energy, please. Can I get a bunch of d6s? Just the dice, please. Thank you. Thank you.
5 of them.
Oh, I just need 4 more. That is. Yep, that's right. Sorry. Okay.
Ooh, hot dice.
Yeah, those are pretty good. 6, 11, 15, 19, 23,
25.
26, 28, 29, 30. 30 fire damage.
The guard is incinerated. That's carrying him. So are the vines
Yeah, that's
entangling
fine.
the Baron. The Baron is like burnt up on the floor, still breathing, but just completely fucked up.
You want to give these back to him?
Yeah, that's how it be. You incinerated the guy, and the other guard that's fighting him is okay.
Okay.
He got hit, but
Half damage.
yeah, he's standing.
Mm-hmm.
Wowzers. Tannivh.
I'm gonna use this move to. I got my boots back last time, right? Yeah.
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 You can
I'm
do
gonna
it.
walk up the wall and get that golden bow.
Sure thing. Yeah, you run. It's like 15 feet up, like way above the mantle, but you can just do it.
Okay.
Yeah, you could run up and grab it.
Okay.
You pop it right off the wall.
Do you think he could cast? Can he cast something still, or is that his action?
No, that was just his movement.
Yeah.
He's good. Now, what would you like to do?
Oh.
You just have this gold bow. Nice.
Yeah, I'll fire a bow at one of the archers.
Perfect. You grab an arrow off, right?
Yeah.
And then you pull it back. As you pull it back, 2 little blue gems on the thing light up, and lightning arcs into the tip of the arrowhead.
Oh shit! So there's magic in these.
There's magic in these arrows.
Yeah.
It would appear so.
I'm gonna just take a chance and fire him. I don't know what's gonna happen.
At the archer?
Yep.
Word. Yeah, there's 2 on one balcony, 2 on another.
16 plus whatever it is.
It's 25.
As you shoot it, you look at the little nameplate, and the nameplate just has quotes. It just says Lightbringer.
Hey.
Cool.
Does
Write that
Tannivh,
down.
does Tannivh say that out loud?
Sure.
So like the gems glow more, and the whole arrow just turns into lightning as you shoot it. You nail the dude up top. Roll 1d8 for your arrow damage. That's a 12.
That is.
That
Yeah,
is
the diamond one.
You got a 10 on that d8
My bad.
roll,
3.
and then roll 2d6.
Frank.
7.
10.
Awesome. So you shoot the one guy. He gets hit in the shoulder. He looks stunned. Lightning bursts out of his wound and arcs to the guy next to him, and he gets hit
Chain
too.
lightning.
Oh,
That's
Ooh! We living.
So that's what happens there. Now the Baron gets to go. He's gonna get to. He's just struck. Oh no, the vines are gone.
Vines are
Okay, he gets up and he just runs to the back door, but he's like at half speed. He's like limping, and he's just like touching the back door. That's all he can do. Pilus.
Well, there's still a guy in front of me, right?
Mm-hmm.
Shocking grasp.
Try to grab it. Grab him.
Doing it again.
12.
Jesus Christ.
12 plus your spell attack.
Oh, it is a 12. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was a 2.
Your spell attack's like plus 6 or plus 7.
It's plus 6.
Yeah, you hit him. You
Yeah.
grab him. Roll your damage.
Ooh, let's go.
It's a 7.
Bzzap! You give him a good bazap.
A good bazap.
Yeah. Oh, and he's the guy that took half damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, he falls over.
Sweet. Can I still move?
You can still move.
I'm gonna run up. I'm gonna try and run as far as I can up to.
The Baron.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're like 5-10 feet away.
Yeah, it's cool.
So you are running towards him.
Mhm.
Parsnip.
I'm casting Tangle on the Baron.
Okay. He'll make a dex save, right?
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna give him disadvantage because he's so fucked up.
Yes. Strength save.
A strength save. 5 and a 2. He is completely entangled again. Ugh! And he is an orc, by the way.
Good. Fuck him.
Cool. Everybody's running. You see a couple of the guards on the ground are like, oh, he's an orc.
Yeah, you guys should
They
give
might
up.
not have known.
You guys should give up. He is the famous
One guy is
bandit.
totally like, yeah, all right, and he just he like puts his sword back and
That's
he
the
just
best thing I heard
he
all
like
day.
walks back. He also sees that like the other guards are becoming incinerated. It looks like the archers up top and the one guy. Oh no, never mind, they're gone. They
They're all like
they were bandits, so don't feel too bad about them
Sure.
dying. The archers still look like they're still like ferociously defending the Baron, but yeah, the other 6 randos that I described in the room,
Are gone.
they're all kind of just. A few of them are still drawn, but they're like they're no longer approaching. Yohrgin. Oh, you have line of sight of this guy.
With the Baron?
Yeah.
I do.
You are noticing he is badly burnt.
Mm-hmm.
Make an insight.
That's a 1.
And it looks like he's very weak to fire.
Wow.
Looks like the silk on him like keeps like it looks like a fire would definitely do the trick.
So I could do that, or put this boy to sleep.
Fire blast him.
Yeah, I'm just gonna cast.
Fire
I'm gonna
blast
cast
him.
Burning Hands on this man.
Okay. You gotta you have to scoot up like just a few feet to get him in.
I'm
that
just like-
range.
I'm pretty close to him.
You can spell school.
Yeah,
Don't
he,
even worry about it.
he can spell.
I went
stuff
to-
now, so
I
it
went
just
to
goes right around.
Wizard school.
Okay. But
That's why you didn't get.
That's
bonus
not what
points.
you're
I
saying.
could just take
but,
him.
roll your
Oh,
attack.
do you want? I thought you didn't care.
I don't care, but if I can take him alive, I get more money out of it.
So
He-
Money's
fucking-
not an
He
issue.
doesn't. You guys don't.
But if I can take him
You
right
don't
now,
know
I
that.
can get the archers to stand down.
I think it'd be more interesting to keep him alive.
Okay.
So I'm gonna cast.
I think I could just get
Sleep
the
on
archers to stand down if I get a knife at his
You
throat.
guys can't.
Which
You
is my
are
goal.
in the middle.
Actually-
of
We're in the middle of a fight. We can't really talk about
him. Or
that.
wait, you're.
I
don't know
like
anything.
usually you can talk tactics,
He's
but
an elf,
that's
right?
like
You have
disagreeing
no
on what
idea
to
what
do.
I'm doing.
Huh?
He's an elf.
He's an elf.
Sick. Okay, I'm gonna cast sleep then.
Okay.
All right, so I'm casting sleep.
Oh
on
yeah,
him.
you're immune to that.
A.
You don't have to
Hey.
roll all those dice. He's got 3 hit points left.
Well. I just whispered.
He's tangled up and he just goes like, "Arrgh." And he's just asleep, standing up, tangled up in vines. Tannivh.
I try and take out the last two. Well, no, there's 3 archers still. The one I hit.
There are.
with the lightning.
You hit 2 with lightning. They're still both standing,
Right.
but they look like stunned up. And there's 2 on a different balcony that haven't been hit yet.
I thought one.
You hit
Oh, no,
one and it arced to
yeah,
You
another.
hit one and it arced
There's
to the one next to
4,
it.
so you
Yeah.
look like
Yeah.
you stunned 2.
I'll try and stun the other 2. I'll do the same exact thing.
You gotta whisper it. You gotta speak to the bow.
Bringer of light.
It's like, just say it. The bow's like, just say it. Say it.
Like
It's
bringer?
magic.
Bringer of light.
Jesus
Like-
Christ.
The end of the bow's like, oh, fuck it. And it turns your arrow to light again. And you hit.
Yes.
It does this.
Yeah.
It stuns him up. It does the same thing.
Alright.
Wow. What do we got?
It's the Baron's turn. He's asleep. Pilus.
I'm gonna go up to him and take the knife out of my boot and put it up to his throat.
Oh!
Well, he's
Sleep.
sleeping, right?
Oh, yeah.
The
The archers, the stun wears off and they're looking. What do you say?
put the bows down.
Yeah.
That's at 15 plus 6, 21. Put the fucking bows down.
They
Get the bows
drop
down.
all the bows. The
Throw
bows
the
all
bow-
come clattering
Yeah.
down to the ground.
floor.
Yeah, combat's over. You've got him.
Hey.
There's pretty much, there are enough, there are town guards here too. Like there were a few in the other room with Azamara. He's finally makes his way through to come in. Very obvious that he's an orc. The guards rush up and they take the archers into custody.
Nice.
The one that you shocked is actually just knocked out. They take him into custody. There's one that's a pile of ash.
They
I'd
take
rather
that
deal
into
with
custody.
There's a guy with a dustpan.
You're going away for a long time.
Long time.
Just kicks open the little pail. Like,
We did that.
criminal
So,
shit.
So Pilus, we splitting this their gold.
And this
I don't really care about the gold whatsoever.
This
I'll
county,
take all of it.
This county.
I'd give it to everyone except Parsnip because he was the one who initiated a fight that didn't.
Yeah,
I was
I'd smack
right,
him in the
though.
back of the head and be like, "Why you moonbeam in the middle of nothing?"
Because he was a shape,
You
kind of a
forgot.
shapeshifter.
No, he wasn't. You were wrong. You wasted everything,
Yeah.
and I got fucking half
You burned
my
a 4th level spell slot on Charm Person. You only wanted to charm like 2 people. So you could have done a 2nd level spell slot. It's like crazy.
I need
But
to-
hey,
We did
that
it.
is the first ever fight, I think, where Parsnip did not turn into an animal.
He also survived.
And yeah, I don't think you got hit. Nobody got hit. You got hit
I
a
got-
lot,
I got
actually.
hit.
Oh, wait, yeah, you all got hit.
Yeah.
All
I
right.
didn't get hit.
Yeah, we all got shot by an arrow.
Nice. Very cool.
How much money is the bounty for?
Oh, the bounty's 2,000 gold.
2,000 gold? Yeah. I'm gonna donate 1,000 it to the Puke and Pail.
Pale and slop.
Pail and
Hail and
Slop.
slop.
I'm gonna
The
call
tavern?
it. I'm gonna call it the Impale and Slop. I'm gonna buy it.
You're going to buy it.
Yeah, and call it the Impale and Drop,
A
Impale and drop.
Alright.
and then throw a shit ton of money into it.
Wow.
I'm basically gonna give the bartender like, you can just run this while I'm not here, and just take this is your budget.
Wow.
Just put it into improvements. If
Yeah,
I
the
find
bar-
out that you spent it on anything.
Well, the bartender was the owner.
Oh, well there
But
you go.
he's happy. He would be happy to just sell it and not have to work there.
Well, then I need a bartender.
That's
just
true.
ruins
That's its
everything.
own. I mean,
The
depending
orphans.
on what you're
the
paying.
orphans.
The orphans.
The orphans.
The orphans. It's the orphan.
You can
one.
run the
First
orphan tavern.
entire orphan-run bar.
All the orphans
No,
that
they're
didn't-
actually way too rich to work at your
Yeah, but all the
bar,
ones that didn't get
They were
that
at the
money-
party.
Yeah, they're-
I don't know. I'll think of something.
yeah, you'll think.
Yeah, at the party, did we walk past a bunch
Yeah.
of orphans that is like
They're just like,
clothes that really
this is the best grape juice I've ever had.
clothes
Well,
that are
so,
like uninformed, like nice things. Like they just don't
So
know
the king
why.
goes
they have,
like,
they have
"Oh, like,
horrible taste." You know?
This is so terrible. This house sat here for years, and now it's so valuable. Like, who is going to buy this property now?
Oh god damn it!
The orphans.
Oh.
Shuffle in. The orphans.
The orphans are all in a big trench coat. Like,
Stop it.
I told you guys,
I'll
my
buy
boys
it.
would pay you.
Yeah, well. So, and that's what you do with the bounty? You buy
With
the,
half of it.
and what do you do with the
Because
other
I
half?
figure
You just keep
1,000
it?
gold would
Yeah, that's
cover that, right?
What do you do with the other half?
500 and 500.
What?
Thank you. I
I'm
agree
broke.
with that.
Yeah, there's a reason.
You
Can I
needed to
request
you need to
something?
think about the
What would
choices
you
you make
request?
in life.
Listen,
So-
I'm the reason we call it Billy McFuck, whatever his name
So
is.
there's
not
like
true.
food on the table still, right?
Yeah.
I spot the orphans in the trench coat. See a plate of pickles. And like 5 of them jump out and start chucking pickles at
They all
Parsnip.
throw them at Parsnip. Parsnip is covered in pickles.
I hate pickles.
And that's the story, guys. Guys.
Have a wonderful, blessed night.
Guys, wait. I gotta get back to the page. What was the Baron's name?
Eli
McFuck.
Eli Kulf
Kulf.
is Flucile backwards. That's not right, is it?
No, that's the Flucile. Whatever.
That's the Flucile. Play it again.
Oh,
I messed it up.
alright. This is a podcast. Playing Dungeons and Dragons.
We met Pilus.
I've been here before.
Again. I almost got us killed again. Cast the moonbeam on the Baron. Who was Flucile McFuck. Tannivh got Kubo.
Dumb dice.
Kill yourself.
Thank you very much for
God
tuning
bless.
in.
Have a good night.
Thank you
For one
tuning
person.
in, if you did, yeah. Nobody watched it on Twitch, but if you saw this on YouTube, thank you. We stream on Wednesdays at Twitch. This is called Dumb Dice.
7:30 and 8 o'clock.
Between 7:30 and 8, we're going to try to make it earlier. If you have ideas on how we could be better, just mail them to us. Mail them to my address.